Hello, hello everybody. Welcome to a Monday. Welcome to a Monday. How is everybody? How was your weekend? I hope everyone had a good weekend. Happy Koi Day. Oh my gosh, Marcus. We're still in sex tax purgatory. It's true. I did not remember to reset that. But I see you found a button to push. Anyway, thank you so much. Seriously, it means a lot. Marcus, would you like to be, before we get started, I guess, would you like to be in the sub zoo? Let me know if you would, if there's an animal you'd like to be. I will get your name written down. And we're probably gonna do a sub zoo catch-up doodle stream at the afternoon stream today. But I guess I could do a couple if it's not if it doesn't get too crazy. We have a couple here. Clown Nose Opossum for Painted King, a Snow Leopard for Tail Noms, and now you're getting added to the missing animals list. A squirrel. You want to be a squirrel? Absolutely. We love a squirrel. We love a squirrel. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my stream. And let's see, Marcus. Might have to do let's see. Make sure I spell it right here. We're doing party animal themed. I feel like squirrels know how to party. There we go. Just make sure I spell it right. Squirrel. Well, thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. Sorry that there is a sex tax purgatory still going on. Cool. Yeah, I will get you added. We got a couple animals to squeeze into the party animal sub zoo. Thank you to all the party animals so far. Appreciate y'all. And we'll do that. Oh. Oh no. Community time. Oh my goodness. 2 months in a row. Good morning. Community time. Would you like to be in the sub zoo? Since we're here, would you like to be in the sub zoo? Let me know. Let me know. And I'll add you to the list. For now, you're also going on the missing animals. Oh, and we started a hype train. A red panda. Oh. Okay. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks again for being here so early, everybody. It really does help with the push, honestly. I'm hoping that we won't have any issues submitting. I'm going to be submitting on Wednesday, for anyone who's curious about a push update. We're submitting Wednesday. Oh, thank you, Miss Art Rules. That's very sweet. Thank you guys for this hype train. Let's see, a red panda. Okay, well that is, if we get any more, I'll have to extend the missing animals. Because we're gonna warm up a little bit. We're going to warm up a little bit before I get into this, at least. I really do appreciate all the hype around the push, folks. It means a lot. I know it's, yeah. I know a lot of it's just, you know, hype to help with the push, and I really appreciate that. Let me make sure I save so I don't lose these names. And, yeah, I'll scroll up to the top of chat, say hi to everybody. We're going to be doing koi fish today. It is koi fish day, apparently. And, you know, I've never actually, I don't think, drawn a koi fish. But I am going to start, you know, as I do with a fish anatomy study first. If you guys didn't know, koi are a type of carp. So if you look up like a carp skeleton, you'll get like the basic skeleton that's going to be very similar to a koi fish. And that's what I'm going to be working from today. You went to the place where I should any card and the appointment's tomorrow. Oh no, Zinzin, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but well, at least now you know how to get there, right? That's rough. Yeah, exactly, community. Same page, you and me, T. Same page. Okay. There we go. Let's scroll up to the top of chat and say hi to folks. I want to see who all is here. Just make sure I don't miss anybody. But if you want to get started for the art gym, or if you don't know, you know, what the art gym is, or if you don't know how you got here, hi, my name is Casey. I'm pushing for partner. We're about to do this thing called the art gym, where you can study along with me if you'd like to. You do not have to do this thing if you're not interested in doing fish today. You could do something else. Totally fine. But yeah, just feel free to draw along, and if you want to share, we'll show at the end everybody's work, and you can do that in the Discord if you like. But let's go see what everyone's up to. Hey, Dangerous Buttons, how are you? I just got your giveaway thing in the mail this morning, so that should be on its way to you. In fact, everybody who got something from the giveaway last week, sorry, I had a really busy weekend. I had a company in town, and then I spent 2 days at Denver Fan Expo, for anybody who missed that. Oh, Dangerous Buttons pushing that hype train up a little more, going toward level 3. Appreciate that level 2 hype. 4 months. Thank you for 4 months of subs. Seriously, Dangerous Buttons. while we're here, would you like to be in the sub-zoo so I don't forget? Let me know. Let me know. Your niece was at Fan Expo. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I had a great time. I had a great time. You were watching GDQ? Wait, I feel like I should know what that is, but can you tell me? And found out that they have an artist alley there for the first time. Oh, that's cool. Oh gosh, Suntra. Okay. Okay, are we, you guys, are we doing, okay. Hold on, I have to extend the missing animals poster. Please, if you want to be in the sub-zoo, thank you, Suntra. That's really generous of you. I appreciate you subbing. It's very kind. And if you'd like to be in the sub-zoo, let me know. I will, oh, cancel. Nope, can't, oh no, I don't know how to do it. Cancel. Where's my thingy? Which one is this on? Oh, it's on this thing. Of course it's on that. Why would I do anything that makes sense, folks? Why would I just, how do I, there we go. Oh my gosh, no, nothing makes sense. All right, I tried and failed. I'm already behind. We're just gonna draw more of it down here. Because, you know, apparently just drawing things on every layer possible is fine. Instead of a sign, I'm gonna make it a scroll. Okay. But Centro, if you'd like to be in the party animal sub-zoo, for anyone who's not sure what's going on, I'm the only note you let on. Aw, well, thank you, Suntroa. That's honestly an honor. There's a lot of people that you could be subbing to. I appreciate that you would sub here and that I would be on auto renew. That's really, really sweet of you. Thank you. It really does help for anybody who's curious about what subs are for. Like they help pay for the studio. They help pay for my groceries. The ad revenue also helps. Like if you can't afford a sub, I don't want you to feel pressured. Just know that by lurking here and letting the ads play, you are helping me. Let's see. But yeah, Centroa, if you would like to be in the sub-zoo, let me know. And if anyone else wants to be in the sub-zoo, the way to get into the party animal sub-zoo is we've been doing like a different theme every month. We might do just a regular sub-zoo. I'm not sure soon. Thank you, Pyro. That's really sweet. But you basically sub or gift a sub to be added. So whoever basically is purchasing the sub decides who gets the doodle. You can also gift your sub doodle if you don't want it. But yeah, basically I'll draw you as any animal or, you know, creature, whatever. And you're going to be in a party theme. So I might make it dance, or I might make it have cake, or I don't know, just horsing around, I guess. Let me get some names written down so I don't miss anybody. Dangerous buttons. Sorry. I need to hydrate. Everyone hydrate. I think I might have, oh gosh, Sloppy. Partner hype, thank you for that partner hype. That's really sweet. You guys are so kind. I really appreciate that. 18 months? Sloppy Salamander, holy cow, has it really been 18 months? That is wild. Let me write some names down here so I can get these written. And if you guys want to be in that sub-zoo, you just let me know. If you don't put anything in the sub-zoo, I'll just put you in the missing animals poster. Time has flown. Yeah. Holy cow. Amaze. Aw, Amaze continuing your gifts up. Amaze, thank you. That means a lot. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's see. Amaze, would you like to be in the sub-zoo? Let's see. I'm gonna try and get these all written down. We are gonna be doing some drawing. I feel like that was famous last words on Wednesday. For anyone who was here for that party stream on Wednesday, holy cow. I mean, my mods, amazing folks, all of you, I really appreciate your help. Hopefully nobody stayed up later than they needed to. And thank you to everybody who like came and celebrated. It was like a little mini party. But party Ankylosaur with a disco ball club tail. Oh my, okay. Okay, alright. Let's see. I'm gonna have to extend the edge of this because I can't. There we go. Make a longer scroll here. Okay. Anky with disco ball club tail. There we go. And then dangerous buttons. You would love one of those red-eyed tree frogs with party hat. Yeah, okay. Tree frog. And you'll definitely get, everyone's getting a party hat. Okay, well thank you guys so much for the level 2 hype. I really appreciate that. Party hat. I'm just gonna put a party hat on it because I will definitely do that. And Amaze, if you have something, you'd like to be a secretary bird. Oh, nice. Secretary bird. That's a good one. Let me make sure I didn't miss dangerous buttons. Wednesday was only a mini party. I mean, it wasn't supposed to be a big party. It just kind of went long. Just went really long. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your hype train emotes. I think I don't... oh, I have that one. Yeah. Oh, wait. It's not working. Whee! Okay. Let's see. I want to make sure I didn't miss dangerous buttons here. Hold on. Make sure someone says something in the chat. You want to be a grumpy jackalope. Okay. A grumpy jackalope. That's funny. Okay. Grumpy jackalope. I love it. Okay, these are some great party animals, folks. I will be... We're just going to make it a scroll. It's a scroll now. Okay, well, hold on. Hopefully I'll catch up and I won't need to make the scroll any bigger, but I'm probably going to do these this afternoon, so if anyone wants to come back and watch me do the catch up on the sub-zoo, we'll be doing that for the afternoon stream. Along with, I think I'm actually going to take this afternoon stream to do some art gym stickers, because I'm ordering my die cut machine, for those who haven't heard. Thank you again for everybody who helped donate to get me that die cut machine. That's extremely helpful. I'm really trying to get my art business off the ground this year, and things like that are a huge, yeah, just a huge help. For those who missed it, I was just saying I went to Denver Fan Expo this weekend as an attendee for the first time. I've never been to a convention as an artist without a table. And so I got to meet a lot of people, and I actually passed out quite a few business cards, made some cool contacts. More info to come on some possible things that might be coming from that, but unless you're a patron, you might know there's a little hint in the Patreon section of the Discord. Yes, we do have a secret Patreon section of the Discord. I need to be utilizing that more, so I think I'm going to start just posting little updates on things that happen there a little bit sooner than I do elsewhere. But if anyone is a patron, make sure that you sign up with Discord with your same email that you used for Patreon or vice versa, and that should automatically give you access to the Patreon section of the Discord. Usually I post like little extra doodles I do off stream, or like behind the scenes stuff on Drift, my webcomic. I'll show you guys, like, I tend to make like work in progress posts on Patreon and little updates. It's just like you get everything a little sooner, basically. So anyway, that's that. It is an exciting possibility. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm trying not to, kind of like with TwitchCon, I'm trying not to get my hopes too high, but I am excited about some of the stuff that might be coming from what happened at Denver Fan Expo. So, anyway. Did I see any famous or regular people? Yes. I feel like that's every human. So yes, all the possibilities right there. Yeah. I mean, I'm not really a big celebrity person, so I did see James Marsters from a distance. I had a huge crush on him in high school, but I didn't go say hi. He was, if you didn't know, Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. For anyone who's not familiar. No, that's James Marsden. No, I did not see him. I don't think he was there. They did have like the entire cast of... I should have gone by the Avatar The Last Airbender area just to like... I think I did see Dante Bosco from a distance and the voice of Iroh. But yeah, hey Kudo, how's it going? But no, I didn't really... I mean, honestly, I got to meet a lot of artists that I've followed online for a long time. So frankly, for me, that was definitely more of the like celebrity, like eyes wide. Yes, the second voice of Iroh. Obviously, the Mako is no longer with us, but yeah, let's see. Okay, let me scroll up and say hi. I didn't say hi to everybody yet. So again, we're welcome to. Oh, thank you, mods, for getting a prediction going for me. Appreciate the help with that. I need to hydrate again. Sorry. Happy Koi Day. If you want to draw, scared me. If you want to draw a koi with me. Feel free. If you don't, that's okay too. Feel free to pick something else to study, but if you want to share, we'll share at the end, usually around 11 a.m. or so. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell more about Denver Fan Expo in a little bit. Let me say hi to everybody, and then we'll get started. So Rifty Doodles, welcome in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming in to hold the line here with the partner push. if anyone missed it, I am pushing for partner. We did hit the 16 days that you need, and now I'm literally just waiting for the first 8 of those 16 days to fall into their own 30-day blocks. I'm just watching the stream analytics. I think if I did my math right, it should happen on Wednesday, maybe Thursday of this week. So I'll be applying literally the minute that it's got those 8 streams in the first month. So it's just a waiting game at this point. But the longer we can keep the the view count higher and just keep activity going, it does help Twitch see that, like, oh, like there's people who, hang out with this person, and it wasn't just like hype for those 16 streams. So I really appreciate everybody being here early. That really helps a lot too with the numbers. I appreciate people turning on their notifications to make sure they don't miss a stream. It's just all those little things really add up, and I appreciate everybody who's done that. And I just appreciate everybody who's here. Amaze, of course, welcome in, and thank you for helping post the link to the top of chat. We don't do puzzles, just FYI for anyone who's getting used to the stream puzzles. We do that in the afternoon streams because those are more co-working sessions. These are more activity-based, these morning streams. So if you want to use some references, there's some pinned at the top of chat there. But no worries, again, if you don't want to use koi fish today, if you want to draw, your hand or your cat who's sleeping next to you or a tree outside, do some other kind of observational drawing. I always recommend drawing from observation if you're able to. Trader Joe, welcome in. Good to see you, Trader Joe. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you for helping with the push and the lurk. I really appreciate that. And if you guys didn't know, Trader Joe is actually pushing for partner 2. It's another art streamer here on Twitch. She's getting really close. Needs one more stream that hits that 75 average before eligibility. So, yeah, I think Joe said had like a week and a half to go still for the 2-month block though. So. There's still time. So yeah, go give Joe a follow and hang out to help. Silvolp, hello, welcome in. Jack Lantern Art, hello. Yes, good time zone to all of you. PJ, of course, thank you for being here. And, who else do we got? Moose. I'm not partnered yet, Moose. Here's hoping. It's also not my birthday. It's also not my birthday, Moose. But I appreciate you and your enthusiasm. Hope you're doing well. Lithium, hello. Yeah, you don't have to show reference, Dracon. It's more just like it helps us to see what you drew from, but sometimes it's difficult to do, so we understand. It's okay. Jack Lantern, that is not true about my birthday. Who else do we have in here? Corizy, hello. I'm trying to skim and also... Oh, gosh. Hey, Recriner. You know whose birthday it is, though, I heard, or at least today or tomorrow. Recriner. Everybody wish Recriner a happy birthday. See? It is someone's birthday. It's not mine. Thank you for those bits, Recriner. I hope you're doing well. And I hope you're having a good day. Let's see. Yeah, it is your birthday. Okay, sometimes the birthday bot in Discord. We do have a birthday bot in Discord if people like to celebrate their birthday. BJ, thank you so much. That's really sweet. BJ, a birthday gift sub. BJ, 98 gift subs. Oh my goodness. Rick Reiner, I'm just gonna guess, since BJ doesn't typically claim the sub doodle, unless that's changed, I'm gonna guess that this is for you. So Rick Reiner, let me know what you'd like. And BJ, if you ever decide that you want to claim one, I do owe you a colored subdoodle for that bomb you gave. So you just let me know, but no pressure either. You can stay on the missing animals list. I think I might do it like at the end, like whoever's left at the end of the month, I'll do like a have you seen these animals or something, like a wanted poster, like tack it to a tree, maybe. But Recriner, what would you like? Your birthday is actually every day except today. Fable, that's impressive. A party liger? Heck yeah, we'll do a liger. That'll be fun. Okay, well, thank you for joining the subzoo. Where did my carp go? There it is. Okay, we're still scrolling, catching up. Ulodnin, welcome in. Something does seem fishy. I don't know if anyone threw any cheese at you for that, Ulodnin, but some belated cheese is coming your way. Big cheese. Hope you're doing well. I did buy cheese at the grocery store. Thank you all for donating to the cheese fund. I was able to get some cheese when I went to the store last week. Although it's like half gone now. I eat cheese pretty quickly. Studio Ruach, thank you so much. I appreciate that lurk. I appreciate all the lurks I'm seeing in chat. And Neil Fulkerman and Dracon And of course, Marcus and Miss Art Rules, completed tea time. Who else do we have in chat here? Let me go a little faster. Zin Zin. Just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Where is everyone? Dangerous Buttons. I'm seeing a lot of like bots. Dally, hey, how you doing, Dally? It's good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Koi fish, yes indeed. Yes indeed, koi fish. Of course, Pyro, welcome in. I know, Pyro. Everyone's very hyped about the push, I think. I need a little bit more. I feel like some of this, we're in like a slow section of the music. I need a wake me up song real quick. Zenith, welcome in. Good morning to you as well. Dr. Hubs, hey, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining in on the hype. And of course, Centroa, hello. Oh, that's really kind. Thank you, Centroa. Mad Concepts, hey, you don't believe me. I don't know what I said, but you're probably right not to believe me, Mad Concepts. How you doing, Mad, by the way? It's good to see you. La 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 la. I can't find the end of chat. Where's the end of chat? Sloppy, did I say hello? I think I did, but hello, just in case. Struggling with work Wi-Fi. Oh, bummer. I'm sorry, Sloppy. I'm sorry. I hope it gets better. And if not, I hope you have a good day at work. Thanks for attempting to lurk. You don't believe that I'm doing art today? Were you here on Wednesday, Mad? I did do art, dang it. I did art by the end of, did that by the end of the stream. But to be fair, Wednesday was not advertised. I just want to be clear. Wednesday was not advertised as an art stream. It was not advertised as an art stream. It was advertised as a party stream, and we did party, and I appreciate everybody who was there for that. I will be drawing today. We do have a prediction. Matt, if you'd like to make good on that prediction, there is a prediction up there for how many studies I'm going to get to today. It was a fun party. Good. I'm glad you had fun, Kudo. It was very funny. You guys really got me flustered on Wednesday. There was so much happening. I could not keep up. You appear to have found the exact perfect spot where your cell reception is strong enough to load stream. Aw, well, welcome back, Sloppy. Let's see. And Dusk, hey, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I feel like I've missed somebody in chat, so if I missed you, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Of course, Fable. I think that's it. Oh, Beans! Hey, Beans! I see you sneaking in there. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a really good weekend. Did I see any artists? Or non-artists? Yeah, I did. Lots of artists and non-artists, actually. No, I visited a lot of artists at Denver Fan Expo. It was honestly really inspiring. I don't know, was anyone else in chat at Denver Fan Expo? You don't have to out yourself if you don't want to, but I was able to meet a couple of artists who I'll shout out here. And actually, huge shout out for anybody who isn't already following. Let me make sure I spell it right. I think I spelled this right, but let me check. To Steve Nigerian. Steve Nigerian, I think it might be Steve Nigerian Art on Twitch. Let me check really fast. I want to make sure I shout out the right person. I am notorious for shouting out the wrong person. Sorry, that was me talking about nothing. Nope, that would have been the wrong person. See, this is why I'm glad I checked. Yeah, this is the right one. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna get Steve a shout out because, he actually let me have his extra pass. So, if you don't know Steve Nigerian Art, we've rated in a few times. He's rated us a few times. He's a fantasy artist, does a lot of dragon art. So if you like creatures, if you like dragons, go give Steve a follow. Met him on Twitch here, and he ended up having an extra pass and let me use it and just to like help him watch the booth. So I didn't really help that much. I helped a little bit, but it was really generous of him. So go give him a follow, and if you catch a stream, tell him how awesome he is. It does really fantastic paintings and prints and things. And I think if you like fantasy art and dragons, that you will really enjoy Steve's work. So, okay, I think I made it mostly to the bottom of chat. Let me scroll really fast, make sure I didn't miss anybody else. You're almost done with your koi. What? Mad Concepts, you're too fast. Too fast. John Kelly Draws, thank you for the lurk. You're very kind. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, no, you Trader Joe. No, you're gonna get it. We're both gonna get it. It's gonna be great. And then we'll never have to think about numbers again. It will be awesome. I can't wait, you guys. I'm so excited to never look at the view count ever again on a stream. Let's see. Okay, I think I made it to the end of stream. End of stream. Alright guys, bye! No, it's not the end of stream yet. It's just beginning, but I made it to the end of chat, is what I'm trying to say. I'm a little bit foggy-brained right now. Got some Dutch cheese. The Washington Post crossword. Oh, wait, Dutch cheese? I've never heard of that. Never heard of that. Apparently, Colorado's #1 state to retire. I believe it. I always tell people it's kind of turning into Florida. Like, nobody can afford to live here that isn't retired from a lucrative career. So, I believe that. I believe that. Everybody who would like to own a home leaves. So, yep, I believe that 100%. Just posted your fish. Oh my gosh, you really are almost done. Holy cow. Mad Concepts, you're so fast. What the heck? What the heck? Ah, oh, nice. That looks awesome. I can't wait to show it off. We're going to show off everybody's work at the end of stream during the show and tell piece at like 11 a.m. So it's about an hour and a half-ish from now. Maybe closer to an hour. We'll see how the stream goes. But hey, Chris Wright, it's good to see you. Oh my gosh. How you been? Thanks for dropping by. Welcome to the partner push. I don't know if you've heard, but I'm pushing for partner. How you been doing? Another awesome artist you guys should be following. Mad Concepts, Chris Wright. Like, there's so many cool artists in chat right now. You guys should follow everybody. Follow everybody. I know, my least helpful advice. But always listen. I'm just saying, Art Twitch is great. Let's see. Did I make it to the end of chat yet? Eric, there's another awesome artist. If you're an art streamer in chat, feel free to wave your hand. Let us know who to follow. Let's see. Had to take a break. No worries. I understand. Stream breaks happen. I'm hoping that the push doesn't wear me out so much that I need to take a break. I don't think it will. I think I'll be okay. I kind of want to take a break from my day job. I'm not gonna lie. I was really seriously considering a sabbatical. Still might have to get caught up on stuff, but I don't know if they'd be down for that. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Why? You guys are chatty today. Where am I in chat? I can't even find the end. If I missed... Oh, there we are. If I missed anything, if anyone said hi, I'm so sorry. I was not trying to ignore you. Just, you know how it is. It's very easy to... Wait, look at chat. Why? What am I missing? What's happening? Was that just a button push? Oh yeah, art fight. Guys, we're also doing art fight. Who all's doing art fight? Drop your links. We also have a section in the Discord. It may end up turning into a channel or some kind of like a forum. I haven't played with the Discord forum thing. But we have a lot of people participating in art fight in our community, and there's a thread, a couple of threads you can post in. They are pinned in the top of the general chat, so if you can't find it, just go to the top of general chat, click the pin, and you'll see the link to the 2 threads. But feel free to drop your links as well. There's mine up in chat. I think somebody posted it. Thanks, Byro. It does. I just gotta push for the fatigue until you fall over. Well, I don't like the idea of shortening my life by limiting my sleep and my body's ability to recover, which is why overworking is not good for you. So I'm more of a long game person, so I would prefer not to get to that point. But you know, I'll put that advice in my back pocket and think about it. Let's see. I think I'm behind on a couple of redeems, possibly. So we have 2 hydrates. Let me get those. Oh, we have a bunch of hydrates. Is everyone hydrated? And of course, oh my gosh, 10gram. I didn't even see you in chat. I'm so sorry. You got first. Congrats. I don't even know if you're still here, but congrats on first. Well done. Well done. And of course, Marcus, congrats on second. And I have looked at chat, and I do not see what I'm supposed to be looking at. So if somebody was trying to get my attention for something, just let me know. Let me know. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some studies. I didn't even see like who did what for the prediction. So I have no idea. I have no idea who chose to believe in me today, but we'll find out, I guess, at the end of stream. Okay. This is not where that goes. Why can't I make this go where it needs to go? There it is. Okay. Alright, so what I like to do when I start any kind of a study of a creature is I actually prefer to start with an anatomy study. I like to make sure that I can check out, like, you know, like the proportions of the animal and make sure that I understand actually how it's put together before I go in and do an actual study of an animal. And this is going to help me kind of understand like what I'm looking at when I look at this fish. To be fair, this fish is in a different angle than the one that I'm looking at, but I personally feel comfortable enough with my anatomy knowledge to like be able to understand like what this shape would look like. Sorry, I should use a different color. What this shape would look like from like a more above angle, like how the ribs are moving around the shape. But if you aren't feeling that confident, I would highly recommend finding a skeleton and then finding an animal that is in a similar, pretty similar pose and perspective to that skeleton. Just a little tip there. Suntroa has a Pegomastax. What? For a Drawing animal? Okay, let me finish this skeleton. What in the world? A Pegomastax. That sounds like a fantasy animal. Sounds like a Pegasus Mastiff or something. Pegomastax. I have no idea what that is. Just found out that Sean is short for Parmesan. Is it? You like this animal? Okay. Real animal. It's been on my list for— oh, it has been on your list. Are you and Suntroa sharing a list? Rambling Court Jester, I think you're teasing me. I think that you are fibbing. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I think that's a big fat fib. What is that emote? Pyro. Shrek face. I'm sorry, I was not ready for the Shrek, that intense of a Shrek face this early. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, alright. I'm gonna draw this fish. I'm drawing this fish and then we'll get to the draw me animal. If anybody is not sure what draw me animal is, alright, I'm doing the thing. Guys, I'm doing the thing that I always say not to do, but I'm doing it. I'm trying to squeeze in the study to the space that I have instead of just making more space. Or letting it go off the page if you're working in a sketchbook. Very important to, if you're trying to study proportion, to actually give yourself enough room to learn the proportion. Don't make the fish fit. It's not going to help you actually learn if you do that. This is one of the benefits of digital, is you can just move things around as needed. I'm trying to really block in like the big shapes and think about where things are coming from. For example, thinking about like this skull and seeing how the front fins actually come from the base of the skull. That's important. Like I don't know that I necessarily have thought about that before. So like taking little mental notes like that while you're doing the study, that is how you're going to actually learn how to be a better artist from imagination. If that's your end goal, if you're wanting to become a better illustrator, better character designer, better creature designer, you have to be studying. You don't just want to copy, okay? So it depends on your goals with your art, right? Like if you're trying to perfect a hyperrealism technique, then sure, you might want to lean into the copy versus study. But if your long-term goal is to be able to design your own characters, design your own creatures, illustrate your own stories or comics, you have to be able to draw from imagination to do those things. And the only way to get better at drawing from imagination is to fill up your visual library. You know, train your observation eye. I always recommend, if you're able to draw from observation. In fact, I would love to get an IRL rig one day and actually take you guys out more and do more observational studies together, because I just think that that's far more helpful. But I don't have an IRL rig right now. So, for now, for the time being, our main objective, our main situation, I guess, at least that I'm going to be doing, is probably working from a lot of two-dimensional ref. But if you are in a place where you may be at your place of work, or maybe you can go to a coffee shop, or I don't know, maybe you've got people or animals around at your home, you might have some options of things to draw from life. Maybe you own koi fish. If you have koi fish, go draw them if you want to. You got yourself an aquarium membership to do some live sketching and painting. That's awesome community time. That's super cool. Isn't this an IRL setup? No. Like, I mean, like the kind that you walk around with. Loading. Hey Paleo, how are you? It's good to see you. Okay, I did my little study of the fish skeleton. I tried to get the main shapes. I probably should have looked a little more closely at the skull, because I think there's a lot going on right here that I'm not super familiar with, but right, I have a draw me an animal, so we're gonna go do that really fast. We have done some sketching from like plein air sketching before with my phone, but my phone is not a good. I need a better mic. I need to at the very least, I need to get a mic that I can plug into my phone to use while streaming, because I feel like the audio quality on my phone whenever I'm trying to do like plein air stuff has just not been very good. So we'll see. But okay. Let's see, this animal is called a Pegomastix, I think. Is that what it is? Let me see if I spelled that right. I did! Okay, I literally have no idea what this is. Pegomastix. Like, half of me just wants to draw a Pegasus with a mustache. Because that's what this is making me think of. But, maybe it flies? I don't know what Pego means. I don't think it means horse. I think hippo is horse. If only I knew anything about Latin. Then maybe I could guess what this is. Maybe it means flying. I'm gonna say it's something that flies. I don't know. That could be totally wrong too. That's completely based on the Pegasus situation. I could just draw a Pegasus with a mustache, yeah. I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna guess because of the name that it's like... I don't know. I was gonna say some kind of prehistoric critter. Because I feel like most of the time we get different kind of sounding names. It could also just be like a weird colloquial name. I have no idea. I've got 5 minutes. Let's see. It is 9:47. Let's just draw... I don't know. Pegomastix. Maybe it's an ocean creature. Ocean's real big. If you didn't know, guys. In case you weren't aware. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just gonna draw a Pegasus with a mustache, because that sounds fun. It's definitely not that, so I already know I'm getting this one 100% wrong, but that is okay. That is okay. This is what you're getting. This is what you're getting, folks. Because I don't know. I have no idea. We're just gonna do a Pegasus with a mustache. Dun dun da da. He flying. He soar. He might have a pompadour. I just wanted to make it rhyme. Don't listen. These are the stream of conscious thoughts you wanted, right, chat? This is why you're here. It's for these gems, these pearls of wisdom. These quotable quotes. Please don't quote that. It's fine. Let's see. Yeah, I already know this is wrong. Feel free to look it up if you'd like to and just, you know, giggle at how blatantly wrong that this is. I'm embracing this being wrong, though, because I literally have no idea. I don't even know what to guess. Okay. I could have just drawn a bird, a bug, or a fish. That's what I usually do when I don't know what it is, but it, you know, Pegasus with mustache sounded fun. Let's do a purple Pegasus. Maybe it's a purple animal. If I get this color right, can I get 10% right, chat? What do you think? If I get the color right, do I at least get a 10% correct? If it flies, can I have another 10%? So I feel like the maximum amount of percents of correct that I can have here is 20. Watch it be like a tiny mouse or something. Alright, there's my Pegasus. We'll contemplate the cheese at a later... Yes, we will always contemplate the cheese at a later date. That is the truest thing I've ever said. Alright. I'm glad it's entertaining. The competitive person in me really enjoys when I get kind of close, because you know, it's nice to feel like I know something about an animal, but I have no idea with this one, like literally no clue. So, mustachesus it is. I love when I can find a copyright-free, royalty-free song that has words. So rare. Okay, there it is. That's my Pegomastix. Let's learn what it actually is. I'm an easy win. Wait, why did I say that? I don't... Okay, let's see what this is. Pegomastix. Oh, you know what I just realized? I forgot to post that I was streaming. Oh, it is a prehistoric animal, so I should have drawn a dinosaur. I was actually gonna draw a dinosaur. Holy cow, this thing is wild looking. Pagomastax. I mean, the art renditions of it are wild looking. Okay, what does Pego mean? I wonder if I got that right. Well, so I got none of... So we don't know what the colors are, guys. So it could be purple. So I'm going to say I get at least 10%. It's a Skeksis dinosaur. Yeah, I see that. So here's what... It means strong jaw. The genus name means strong jaw. Pagomastax. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. So Pego means strong. Okay, I didn't know that. I will keep that in mind. Okay. The only known material of Pagomastax included a partial skull with well-preserved lower jaw and teeth, a large canine tooth at the front of the snout. The front of the jaws would have supported a keratinous bill, and wear on the teeth suggests that Pagomastax had a herbivorous diet, possibly of tougher plant matter, than relatives that lacked the canine. The morphology of the teeth and jaws shows that Pagomastax was closely related to this one. Instead of this one. I'm not going to try to say those names. Wait, but how do we know about the quills? Wait, how do we... I'm not seeing anything about quills or pycnofibers here. How do we know it looks like this? So here's what they think it looks like. It does look like a Skeksis. I wonder if it's because it's got relatives that look like this. But those teeth are really cool. I really like those teeth. So the canines are known, the beak is known, the head is known. Here is an artistic rendition from Ark. That's pretty intense looking. Here's another one from Ark. I guess this is like an Ark critter. They made it look extremely velociraptor-y. This does not look like the other one at all. Interesting. Okay, Pagomastax. There we go. Lower jaws of the holotype. Very cool. I was trying to find something about quills, but I don't know if I see anything about that. Maybe there's more in here and I just don't have time to read the whole thing, but if anybody wants to read it and share what you find, or we just want to learn more about it. Yeah, it does kind of look like a crazy cassowary. There is Pagomastax. I got that totally wrong. I'm gonna say I got 10% right because it could be purple. It could be purple, you don't know. You don't know. It's like a terror bird, but with boar tusks. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The quills are speculative. I bet if I were to read the whole thing, I bet it's something that it's related to. We've found skin impressions of quills, so that's typically how that's done. We try to find the closest analogous thing and just kind of infer this as a possibility. That is a crazy dinosaur. Yeah, it is a crazy dinosaur. I agree. Yeah. But it is cool to learn about. I'll probably forget, so, you know, give it 3 months and feel free to redeem that again. I will probably not remember. I'll probably remember this drawing more than I will remember the dinosaur, unfortunately, is how this tends to go. You guys, I should probably post that I'm streaming, shouldn't I? Let me actually post that really fast. I totally didn't announce this anywhere. So, holy cow, I'm like floored that you guys are even here right now. Thank you so much for joining. I know some people rely on social media posts for stream things. So let me just do that really fast. It's not, at least I forgot after we did the initial phase 2 of the push, because while the view count does matter right now, and you know, it does help a lot to have more people, it's more of like at this point we're in the waiting hold, like the holding pattern, so it's like the higher we can keep the numbers for longer, the better, so that when Twitch does evaluate my streams, evaluate my viewership, they'd be like, okay, this is a person that, like, you know, has people there, as opposed to what they don't want to see is like 16 streams that have a ton of people and then just like no one comes back after that. So you got the notification. I was like, yay, well, thank you for having that. Not everybody has notifications turned on or even like uses Twitch notifications. I do have them in Discord as well, but I always post on Blue Sky and Instagram too, just in case. Happy Koi Fish Day. Let's study. Oh my gosh, I can't type. I've been so bad at typing this. lately. Let's study some colorful carp. Here we go. Okay, there. I did the thing. I see April Dawn. Thank you so much for the lurk and for helping with the partner push. I really appreciate you. For those who missed the update on the push, sorry, I'm just making this post really fast. For those who missed the update, I will be applying hopefully on Wednesday or Thursday of this week. It kind of depends on when the official 2-month waiting period is over. So I would have applied right away, but basically you're guaranteed a rejection if you don't wait the full 2 months. So here I am, waiting the full 2 months. You need to have 2 months of average viewers over 75, and 8 of those days, you need to have 8 days within each of those 2-month blocks that hit over 75 viewer average in order to actually be eligible. And then they're going to evaluate the stream, they're going to watch VODs, they're going to maybe even hang out live, I have no idea. So anyway, thank you all for being here and just hanging out with me while I wait. Where is my phone? Alright, well I can't post on Instagram because I don't know where my phone is. Oh, it's way over there on the couch. With all the food I didn't put away in the fridge like I should have, so, you know. I obviously got here right before stream started today. You got the notification? Well, thank you. You last checked, you only know quills on some of the very early ceratopsians, like Psittacosaurus. So Psittacosaurus, there's some others, I think, that we know about that had quills. Or, like, they call them, like, pycnofibers, potentially, also. We have a lot of those on, like, small theropods. But, yeah, I don't know about quills on other things. I know that there was some kind of bipedal non-ceratopsian that they found quills on. And so that could be where they're getting this from. But yeah, it's a lot, you know, a lot of it is speculative until further evidence is found. Hey, Briboette, how are you? It's good to see you. Pretty much confirms what most already knew, that birds... Oh, yeah, we already know that for sure. We have the complete fossil record of birds coming from dinosaurs. Pycnofibers are everywhere, yeah. Yeah, and if anyone wants to know more about dinosaurs, if you are a dinosaur fan and you did not know this, just in case you didn't, there is a dinosaur paleontologist that streams here on Twitch, and you can follow him right there. You can click that heart button. He just got back from the field, but he's going to be back out in the field doing more dinosaur digs for the month of July. I think he's going to be in Utah, starting in like a week or so. I'm not actually sure totally. But yeah, go hang out. He's going to be doing like field recaps, I'm sure, talking about everything that happened and sharing updated news on like what he's not been able to talk about during the field time for like dinosaur science news and stuff. So if you like science, if you like podcasts about dinosaurs, or if you like learning about dinosaurs, and you've always wanted to like ask a real paleontologist questions about dinosaurs, I highly recommend paleontologizing. Do pycnofibers also come from non-pterosaurs? I thought they were only on flying archosaurs. No. So I think so we do have pycnofiber on I think a lot of baby theropods, especially, and certainly like Archaeopteryx and them. They all had feathers, and many of the early like yiqui. I always forget how to say it. It's like yichi or yiqui. I forget what they're called, but it's like this very long name of animals. But if you look up this critter, they definitely have them. Phoenix! Holy cow, thank you so much for coming in on the raid. I really, really appreciate you raiding in. How was your stream? I hope it went well. If you guys are following Phoenix, you definitely need to be. Phoenix does a lot of crafting, but also has been doing some drawing lately. What were you up to? Yichi. Thank you, Charlie's Dragon. I always forget how to say it, and I'm probably going to forget again, but I appreciate you. Yichi. Definitely check out Yichi, but it's spelled Y-I-Q-I. It's a very cool little dinosaur. It's part of a group that look kind of like birdish. Some of them even look kind of frog-faced, but they're about this big and they fly, but with wing membrane, like a skin membrane instead of feathers. It's basically a dragon. We had dragons, guys. It's official. It's a tiny wyvern. Your new desk setup isn't here yet, so you were inking and coloring your... Oh my gosh, that's so cool! I would love to see anything you want to show off, Phoenix, but thank you so much for coming in. Trixie, welcome in. Yarn Cave Raid. All your yarns, you can have my yarns. I have so few yarns, and the yarns I do have, I don't know what to do with. But I'm so glad you came in. Sam of Cloak, welcome in as well. Thank you for coming in on the raid. And Barblette, I see you there sneaking in. Camping trip to the Adirondack? Is that how you say that? I've heard of this place, but I've never been there. Good times for weather sounds awesome. I want to go camping so bad. I should be able to go camping in August. As long as my schedule doesn't go crazy. It's a tiny wyvern. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, look it up. It's also the shortest scientific name possible for an animal. 2 letters for both the genus and the species. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Yeah, I featured a Yichi actually in my Dinovember series that I did last November. I can show you guys if you want. Although I will say I definitely leaned into the tiny dragon part a little heavy. I kind of wish I had done the face a little bit less, a little more bird-like. But the body is basically what it looks like. It's just that I made the head a little bit more, yeah. Let's just say I got a little speculative with it. But here's my Yichi, sorry. See, I knew I was gonna forget. But definitely look these guys up. They're very cool. But yeah, if you have anything you want to share, Phoenix, I'd love to show it off. Nope, that's wrong. Dinosaur. What the heck? Look at them. Look at them. It's a tiny little wyvern. Tiny little wyvern. Here's how big they were. They're so cool. Little bat-winged. There's a reconstruction. A little bit of a birdish sort of a face. I guess I didn't go that far off. I didn't make it quite birdie enough. This is the picture that I first saw that introduced me to this critter. I just fell in love. I was like, this is amazing that this existed. Anyway, check it out. You say dragon, I say bat chicken. Fair. Fair. I mean, what is a dragon if not a bat chicken? That's cool. That's cool, Charlie's Dragon. May I share the link to the channel? Yeah, there's a stream share, Sam of Cloak. Absolutely, yeah. If you want to go drop your link, anyone is always welcome to post a link to a stream in the stream share section of the Discord, even if it's not your own stream. Absolutely. Oh no, you're fine, Sam of Cloak. Let's see. Yes, Phoenix, welcome in. I hope you had a good stream. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything in chat. While I'm waiting to see if Phoenix has anything to share, I see we have an ad starting in 2 minutes, so I'm just really quickly going to introduce myself. My name is Casey. I'm an illustrator. We're doing something called the Art Gym right now. We do that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So if you ever want to come draw with us today, we're doing koi fish because it is koi day. But I'm also pushing for partners, so if you want to just lurk, you don't have to follow or anything, but lurking will help. I'm trying to get on the front page of Twitch on October 4th for Save the Vaquita Day. And in order to be on the front page, you basically have to be a partner to get to apply and have any real chance of getting it. So that's the goal. It doesn't mean they're going to give it to me, but that is the goal and it is the reason I'm pushing for partners. So if you'd like to help with that, just lurk, just hang out. The vaquita is a highly endangered porpoise. It's the world's smallest cetacean, and it's highly endangered. It's the most endangered marine mammal on the planet. There's fewer than 20 left. So I would love to help get the word out about this creature. It's pretty much now or never if we're going to try and save this animal. We need to raise a lot of awareness and probably petition some countries to take stronger action to protect the animal. So anyway, if you want to hang out and help with that goal, I would appreciate it. But in the afternoons, if you come back, I'm typically working on projects. So here's kind of my art. Here's sort of what you can expect to see me working on. I do a lot of creatures. I do a lot of kids booky type stuff. I'm trying to get into kids books, which is why I'm a family-friendly, work-safe streamer. So yeah, this is what I do. Thanks for coming by. Oh, and those emotes that you see in chat, the little vaquita emotes. Thank you guys. If you type !Kofi, K-O-F-I, you will see a free spot to download those for free. I don't know why I said free spot. Just go to the shop. It'll say free. You can get those for free. Put them on your Discord. Put them on your own Twitch. Use them. If you're able to credit me on Twitch, that'd be great. But no worries if you can't. Biscuit, welcome in. But yeah, this is my stuff. And Phoenix, thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate that. Once again, if you have anything you want to share, Fo, I'd be more than happy to show it off on stream. I also do sculpting, and I do creature design. We actually just had our, well, supposed to have had our Creature Design Wednesday. We do the first Wednesday of the month is Sea Slug Dragon Day, so I'll let chat pick a sea slug, and I'll draw a little dragon creature based off of it. So if you like that kind of thing, that's what we tend to do. But we also had a party, a little mini party stream last Wednesday, and it was a little cray. It was a little crazy. So we didn't really get to finish the sea slug. I did sketch one, but Boy, it came at the cost of many hours of sleep. Anyway, this is what I do. Thanks for coming in. Oh, you have it in Discord. Okay, perfect. After the ads, I will show that then because well, let's see if I can beat the ads. I probably can't. Sketch your OC. Oh, here it is. Okay, here, look, quick. And then after the ads, we'll look at it more. This looks so good. Ah, Phoenix, this looks so good. Oh my gosh, look at those clean lines. What the heck? Look at the clean lines. You guys, if you're not following Phoenix Fire Element, this is what you're missing out on. This is awesome. Really, really fantastic stuff here. Thank you so much for rating. It looks like we did beat the ads. I'm actually shocked. I thought for sure the ads were going to play while we were looking at your work. But thank you, Trixie, for the lurk. And thank you, everybody who decides to lurk and hang out. Hey, Neil, by the way, how are you? Yeah, this is fantastic. Once again, go follow Phoenix if you aren't already. We're going to stretch during the ads. So we'll just leave this up while the ads are rolling. And we'll get back to the art gym afterwards. So that way anybody who has turbo or a sub can actually continue to admire this beautiful, beautiful art. It's so cool to see you drawing, Phoenix. Thank you so much for raiding in again. If you can hear the sound of my voice, we're going to stretch together. So if you'd like to stretch with me, the first one I'm going to do is a posture stretch. So we're going to arch the back, push the shoulder blades together, and hold for about 20 to 45 seconds. I like to do this one at least once an hour because it tends to help me remember to fix my posture. And when you're pushing, you really want to really flex those muscles together. Don't just passively hold them there, but actively push them together. And this is going to strengthen those little tiny muscles, in the neck, in the shoulders, in the back. And it's going to, don't do it too hard. You don't want to pull something, obviously. But it should help. It should help. And then after about 20 to 45 seconds, you're just going to unarch your back. So you just relax and that's going to straighten you back out. So you go from a hunched posture to an overcorrection and then you relax. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing here. And then the other one I like to do is a carpal tunnel stretch. So my favorite one to do is where you hold your hand out like this and then you point your fingers at the floor. So just rotate your wrists like this. Then take your other hand and gently pull toward your body and just get your thumb in there too if you can. And again, hold for 20 to 45 seconds. So very much recommended. The reason you do 20 to 45 is supposedly longer than that. You might accidentally overstretch. And any less than that, you're not actually holding it long enough to really lengthen or work out the muscles at all. So that's what they tell me anyway. But supposedly this is one of the best ones you can do for carpal tunnel. So if you're having any kind of finger numbness or tingling or even wrist numbness or tingling, this could be something that can help with that. So do it with both hands for about 20 to 45. Oh wait, I think I missed something, Sloppy. You didn't think anything of it at the time because you didn't start hurting immediately? Wait, what are you mentioning? I think I missed some context. Hold on. Once I'm done stretching, I'll scroll up and see what the context is here. There we go. Okay. Your message didn't send. I don't know. Let's see. Sometimes Twitch does that. Let me click your name, see if I can see the history. Oh, you think you figured out what triggered your carpal tunnel? Oh, okay. Well, I think, yeah, what was it? I think it maybe didn't send the first half, unfortunately, or at least I don't see it. Sorry. That's a really annoying Twitch glitch, I feel like. Does anyone else get the failed to send glitch? I get that all the time when I'm trying to chat. It's very annoying. And then it won't let you send it again because you can't send the same text. Anyway, Phoenix, thank you so much for sharing. This looks great. I'm so glad we could appreciate this art. And thank you for reading in and bringing your community here. I'm not seeing it. Posture check, hydrate, stretch. We did all the things. Thank you, Sam of Cloak. Unless you're saying a word that's blocked. I'm not even seeing it in my auto mod. Yeah. Weird. For some reason, it really does not like what you're trying to say. It doesn't want you to tell the secret. It's part of Big Injury. And they lobby regularly to make sure that people don't know how to not get injured. So it's a huge issue. I don't know. Sorry, Sloppy. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you were able to figure out, you think, what may be causing it, and I hope that you're able to heal up, because wrist and finger pain is scary, especially for an artist. And, well, for anyone, really, because carpal tunnel is inconvenient for all of us. If you have opposable thumbs, you probably don't want carpal tunnel, because it's going to limit your use of the opposable thumbs as well as the whole hand. Hey, Etak, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope your day is going well. Send it in 2 parts, maybe. That's so strange. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in auto mod, Sloppy, so I don't think you're saying anything bad. I think it's great that it thinks it's bad, even. I think it's just being weird. Twitch do be twitchy, you know? Just do be twitchy like that sometimes. Okay. Crafting the shields. Oh, yes. Yes, I actually have heard of that from, I know people who make stuff for Ren Fair. Yes, it's very common. Yeah. You gotta, like, really make sure you're taking breaks in between, like, long stints of doing that repetitive. Anything that's like that small, repetitive movement stuff, absolutely. It happens a lot where messages are too long, so Twitch just says no. That's so strange, yeah. That they wouldn't just cut you off. You did have a drill bit, so dull that when you attach to the drill, it would wrap. Oh gosh. Took the drill bit, cranked it through each and every strap by hand. Ooh, yeah. Yep, I bet that's what it is, Sloppy. You probably just strained something. Hopefully it's not full-blown carpal tunnel. I feel like carpal tunnel is like... I've never had it, so I don't... There's a squirrel looking at me through the window! He's so... Oh, he ran away. Sorry, I got really excited. But I feel like carpal tunnel is just like chronic, right? It's like basically when it doesn't go away after rest, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you realized what it was. Hopefully you can... A literal squirrel, yeah. Charlie's dragon. It's an actual squirrel. How can I not look? They're so cute. Perfect time. That's true. That's true. Did I tell you guys there was a baby bunny that walked up to me the other day? I was extremely excited. It was when I was on my way to Denver Fan Expo. This very cute... I think it's not quite fully grown, or it's a very small female. It's one of the two. Because it's much smaller than all the other rabbits in the yard. But it walked right up to me! It was like it wanted treats or something. It was just like... It like didn't hop away at all, and it kind of like hopped toward me, nibbling on grass. Hopped a little more toward me, nibbling on grass. So cute! You trained me to want to be productive during your streams. Aw, well, you know, I'm honored. You know, I'm just honored anybody wants to, like, hang out here, regardless. But that's awesome, and I hope you have a really productive time. Ironing some seams you need to sew. Nice! Well, good luck with that, Charlie's dragon. You have a question about what to put in the booth. Oh, at a local art fest? Stickers and cards. I have a question. Should you place... Oh, if you're trying... Oh, you mean like you want to advertise that you're doing this? I think we actually have a signal boost section of the Discord. That'd probably be the best thing to do. So yeah, if you... once you're all set up and you want to advertise it, go ahead and post a photo of your booth and like what it is. And like where you'll be for sure in the signal boost section of the Discord. And as far as questions about what to put in a booth, I mean, just whatever merch you have, really. I think the bigger thing is like you need to think about your display. Like, is everything secured properly? Like, is it inside or outside? What kind of things do you need to know? Like, I would honestly look at what other people at similar shows are doing. Because a lot of art festivals are outside. So you do need to think about, like, weather, you know, like, do you have a tent covered? Do you have a contingency plan if it rains? Like, I think that kind of stuff is important. What about if it's going to be hot? Are you going to have, I would think more about, like, for me, my first thought is, like, do I have a fan? Do I have a battery for the fan? Like, an extra battery for the fan? Do I have enough water? How am I going to keep that water cold if I want to do that? Those kinds of things. Oh, you're trying to figure out how to shout out the place you got your prints from. I'm sorry, I misunderstood the question. Yeah, Charlie's Dragon had a good idea right there. Do you have an anti-raccoon stick? Yeah, I would think about the logistics of the show and like the space on the table, and definitely do like a mock setup, like find a table somewhere that you can like about the same length as the space you'll have, and do a mock setup so you kind of know what it's going to look like. And then I would look and see what other people have put in their booths for shows and, you know, see how it compares. I know that like for me, I like to have a big backdrop, like a banner, because you want something eye-catching. If all you have is stuff on a table but you don't have any signage that like stands up high, people typically aren't going to take a super close look. You need something that's going to draw them in from a distance. And so like a banner, like a pop-up banner or some kind of a backdrop behind you, that tends to be like that displays your art, displays like what they can expect if they come check out your stuff. Kind of will draw people toward the table. Because otherwise you end up awkwardly just standing there and nobody walks up. Which does not mean that your work isn't good. It's just that display and presentation matters a lot at shows. And just know also that it's going to be a learning experience, and don't expect to make a bunch of money. That's what I would say. That's my biggest tip. My first show that I ever did, I barely made the table back, and the table was $75 for a 3-day show. So, yeah. Yeah, banner is definitely a big one. If you have time to get one made. Most print shops, if you go to a local shop, they have I don't know what time, when your show is happening, but most print shops have a turnaround time of like a week at most, or at minimum. So if it's too close to the show, it's not worth designing right now. Just something to think about for the future. But yeah, think about any show that you've ever been to and think about what you saw there, and how, you know, what kind of displays they had. Half with water and half with ice. Yeah, that's a good idea. I do that when I go on road trips. I'll freeze a bunch of water, like halfway, in some bottles. And then, yeah, put water in it for the trip. I go on really long road trips, though. Like, when I drive back to Texas to see family for holidays, it's, you know, it's like a 12, 13-hour drive. Sam of Cloak, thank you for the lyric. I appreciate that. No worries, no worries. Thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate the help with the push lurking. It means a lot. It is nice for me to not be as stressed about like hitting exact numbers anymore, but it still helps to get those numbers up if we can. And I'm sure Twitch would love to see that there's people interested in hanging out here, so thank you. Alright, this song might be a little too intense for me right now. Let's try something maybe. A lot of this is new royalty-free, like stream safe music that I just downloaded. And I'm not super familiar with all the tracks yet. Yeah, it was kind of intense. That's more of like a dance party song, I think. There we go. This feels more cozy. And for anyone who's doing any kind of a draw along, we are going to be looking at your stuff in about probably like half an hour-ish. So you've got time if you just got here and you wanted to draw with me. There's still plenty of time to do a little study. I always try to set a timer. Well, when I'm doing this off stream, my goal is usually about half an hour of study time. So, you know, if you're able to set aside some time to do that, always recommend it. That was a very fast lurk, Miss Harwell. Welcome back from lurk. Alright, I put this in the wrong place. Hold on. Proportion, proportion, proportion. There's lots of different like, it depends on what you're looking for. Like some people do a little pop-up banner that's easy to transport, and it's just like I don't know, like 2 feet across and maybe 4 feet tall. And then some people do like an entire backdrop. Like I have a photo backdrop that I use. But I kind of want to change it because it's kind of cumbersome. But it does, I mean, it can really grab the eye. So like it just depends on what you're wanting. I would just say get what you can right now. And then worry about specifics once you if you decide to do more shows. Honestly, I think Miss Art Rules, the best thing you can do is just look up, like right now is convention season and art show season for lots of artists. There's tons of places online you can see examples of booth pictures. Like if you just type in Artist Alley booth or something in a Google search, I bet you'd see a ton of photos that would give you some ideas. You can also go on Instagram, hashtag Artist Alley, like con booth, con artist. I mean, there's all kinds of things. I'm sure art festivals. Again, I don't know if you're doing an outdoor show or an indoor show. So if you're doing an outdoor show, I would look at art festival setups. But you'll see. I think just looking at some photos will help you a lot. If you haven't already done that, that would be my step one if I were you, is to like do some research and see what people are doing for the type of show that you're into. Oh, we have a drawing animal. A quahog? Oh, I feel like I should know what this is. This sounds really familiar. Oh man, why don't I know what that is? I've heard of this before. I feel like it's either a bird or it's a small mammal. That could just be the word hog messing with my brain. Why don't I know what this is? I've definitely encountered this name before. I'm thinking about it. I want to finish the little outline on this, and then I'll hop into the drawing animals section. And do that really quick. Okay. Save. Alright, drawing animal. Here's how this works. For anyone who hasn't seen a drawing animal game before, it's just a little 5-minute detour that we take sometimes. It can be redeemed every half hour. Quahog? Is that how you say it? Quahog? Quahog? Gosh, I feel like I should know this. You're heading back from Colorado Springs. The water bottle you drank on the mountains was sitting in a door pocket, and it suddenly crushed slightly when you got into the plains. Yeah, the opposite happens when you come up. If you come up from like the flatlands up to Colorado, it will definitely, like if you have a bag of chips, sometimes it pops them. So like while you're driving into the mountains, you'll hear like pops coming from the back of your car, and it's all of your chip bags exploding. Yeah. Sometimes it makes huge mess. Sometimes if you're lucky, it just like pops the seal a little bit and lets the air out, but yeah. You had to stop bringing your foam face cleanser with us when you visit your family because it would always end up leaking everywhere. Yep, from the altitude. I always put it in baggies. Like if I have something that's liquid or even like lotion, I'll put it in its own bag whenever I'm going to and from with altitude. Yeah, it's pretty not good. Let's see. Quahog. I don't know what this is. Why? I feel like I should though. Watch it be a fish. This name looks really familiar. I swear I've seen this before. Cup of Joe! Cup of Joe. Cup of Joe, thank you so much for the sub. I take it you want to be in the sub doodle. Or the sub zoo. For anyone who's missed it, the sub zoo is party animal themed this month because I might be a little preemptive here. I'm really hoping, I mean, you guys have really helped me have good numbers for the partner push, so I'm hoping they say yes. So this is a little bit of wishful partying, I guess. But if you want to be in, I definitely have room for you. Are you kidding? We just started. The month has just begun. I still have these animals I need to draw, but I'm going to add you to the list. If I don't have time at the end of this stream, I'm going to do it I'm going to do it during the afternoon stream. So we'll start the afternoon stream with a quick catch up on these. And then I'm actually going to be working on some art gym stickers this afternoon. So I'm going to start working on that because I'm ordering my die cut machine that you guys helped me get. And I really want to make some art gym stickers. I want to make some Vaquita stickers. So I might do those as well. And I want to do like a few varieties of art gym stuff. And then this will also help me get ready just in case I make it to TwitchCon. I would like to be ready to just ready to go with some stuff. So I'm ordering some vinyl, like printable vinyl that I'll be able to print on my printer, and I want to start experimenting with sticker production. So yeah, Cup of Joe, if you want to be, what kind of animal would you like to be? You are a party animal. You are. What animal, what creature can I make you? Would you like to be? I mean, you fit right in, Cup of Joe. Just let me know. But right now you're on the missing animals list. And at the end of the month, I've decided if people don't claim their doodles, I'll just keep them as like an honorary mentions. It'll be like tacked to a tree or something, like wanted, like a wanted poster style thing. Just like on like a tree off to the side is kind of my goal. Boar, turtle, or otter. Oh, it's tough to pick. Well, we did draw you as a boar last time. I did accidentally make you a fursona. Let's see. Turtle or otter? He killed it though. I'm tempted to just keep drawing that little warthog. But I don't think we've done a turtle in a while. A turtle otter? Oh, we could combine them. We could do a turtle otter. Let's see. I think we've done a turtle in a while. Well, we did, I guess, hold on. Did we do a kaiju? We might have done a kaiju turtle. We did, this was kaiju, by the way. Oh, right, here was you last time, Joe. You didn't pick a kaiju, so I picked one for you. This was you. I forget, Gabara, I think is the name of that kaiju. It's got like a big horn sticking out of its head. We did a leatherback sea turtle for kaiju. For anyone who's missed the sub-zoos, by the way, here's the last. We've only done this. This is only the 3rd month I've done this, but here's me. I'm the zookeeper. We've been doing a theme. We actually, the first month, we just did a regular little sub-zoo, and I was drawing the animals smaller back then. I need to probably get back to drawing them smaller because it got a little out of control last month, and I think part of that was that I just kept drawing them too big. I'm already off to a rough start drawing them too big here, but we just started the July sub-zoo. We're doing party animal sub-zoo. So let's see. We'll do a turtle otter since I don't see a preference from you because I think that'd be fun. Where's the name? How do I get the name? Yeah, thanks, Eric. It was a crazy time. Well, shoot, I don't know where I drew your name on. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Okay. You would think I could keep... Oh, you want just a turtle? We can do just a turtle. Turtle would be great. Okay, we'll do a Cup of Joe turtle. It's head in a chip bag? Yeah, for sure. Head in bag? That's funny. We can do some cans scattered around too, if I remember. Can litter. That'd be funny. Okay. That has party animal energy for sure. I'll put you over here next to the cake snail and quokka. Cool. We'll do these after. We'll do these in the afternoon. Oh wait, I have this. I have a quahog to do. Quahog? Birthday month celebration. It's not really what it's for, Miss Caprikel, but it does work out that way. That if we do a partner party, it would happen. If it happens this month, I should say. It may not. They may wait until August to let me know. I have no idea how long it takes to hear back from Twitch on whether or not you get partners. So it very well could be that they make me wait all of July. So the party could be preemptive, but it does just so happen that if I get partnered and we do a partner party, it is also my birthday this month. But it's happening this month. But yes. I can't apply yet, Cup of Joe, so I have to wait until the first 8 streams of the 16 that we got that hit 75. I have to wait till they fall into their own 30-day block. So I can't quahog, thank you. Quahog, okay. So I can't apply until I think Wednesday or Thursday. I'm watching my analytics page, and so I basically have to just wait. I'm just waiting for those days to like skip over into the last month, and then as soon as I have 8 is when I can apply. Yeah. Quahog. Okay, all right. Terrible pronunciation. Hog that go quo. Hey Trixie, thanks for that lurk. And then I think I saw a question. Let's see. You've had your wrist brace since Thursday, says Sloppy. Oh no, the first morning you woke up after sleeping and felt much better. No, I think it'll resolve. It can take a couple weeks if you have a repetitive use injury. Yeah, that's why it's tough for artists. That's why you don't want to get carpal tunnel or get any of that stuff, and you want to stretch a lot as an artist. Because if you do manage to hurt your hand or your wrist, it can take a while to recover, and then you can't work, right? Chris asks, do you think there's a special type of shipping method that some goods have to use in order to get things up to high altitude? Yeah, I think usually it's like, I think a lot of the like semis and stuff, I think they have some kind of like pressure control, like something about them. I think if you're like shipping a bunch of food, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe somebody in chat knows. Did I get a wrist brace? I have not yet, Joe. I'm not. I'm sorry. I know. I should practice what I preach. I need to. It hasn't been. It's so weird because like the hand that I have been having weird like pain or like aching is not my drawing hand. It's my left hand. Like I barely use it. It's an ornamental hand. So I don't know what I'm doing. That's like making this hand and this wrist sort of achy sometimes. And it only happens, I think it's phone use, honestly. I think I've been on my phone too much. I've been doing a lot of lurking on Twitch on my phone and like posting things from social media. So I think maybe the way I'm holding it with that hand, perhaps. But it's so funny that like my drawing hand, and I'm very grateful so far, my drawing hand is fine. Okay, so it is 10:32. I've got 5 minutes. Let's see. What do I think a quahog? You know, my first inclination was that it was a small mammal. And I don't know if that's just this part of the name. But I think I'm going to go with a small mammal. Would you say quahog? Is that what it is? Quahog? All the food is instructed to chew gum and blow their nose to equalize the pressure. That makes sense. Quahog. Okay. You're also right-handed, but it's your left shoulder and back and hip that get stiff because you sit weirdly. Oh, you know, I do have a hip-ish injury on my left side, and there is like a kind of a genetic problem that I found out about that I have with my hip structure. So I wonder if that could be maybe a nerve is getting pinched or something. That's a good point. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a small mammal. Let's see what now. Now I have to decide what kind of small mammal. I feel like this name reminds me of like a quokka. It reminds me of like I wonder if it's like a marsupial. I don't know. Yeah, no hints in chat. This is just me talking out loud. Okay, I think I'm just gonna draw some like small generic looking critter. Maybe like a numbat looking critter, perhaps? I don't know. We're just gonna do that. Drawing with my non-dominant hand. I used to try and do that, but I haven't really. I think I'm just drawing a nug from Dragon Age, honestly. I think I'm just drawing a nug right now. Whoops. Let's see. It's basically a numbat. Nugs! Yes, indeed. Hey, Cookie, how's it going? It's good to see you. Your collarbone is messed up from breaking it. Oof, that's rough. Pegomastax. We did that one earlier. Yeah, I totally messed it up, obviously. I had no idea what it was. Yeah, it seems like it's a popular Ark dinosaur. Alright, we're gonna say that this is a quahog, I guess. I basically just drew a weird numbat, but, you know. It is what it is. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I realized I had a setting that was not turned on. I think it might still be off, actually. Oh well. Okay. Oops, what happened? What happened right now? Oh geez. There are little thieves in Ark. Oh. They always find you at the worst moments. I see. I've never played Ark. I think it's on my games list. Which, I made a new command for that, if somebody wants to try it. It's either game, ! Game, or games. I can't remember. But once we're through the push, I think I'm gonna start doing like more regular like Sunday game streams. There it is, game with no plural. I really need to standardize my commands. But I think it's on there. And that way you can also see a list not only of the games people have recommended, so like everything in my wish list more or less is stuff people have recommended. And then my library is, I think, like some of the stuff I've already got that it's like waiting to be played. And like some of them I won't play on stream just because I do kind of want to keep it still like a arty sort of games, you know? Like heavily art, I don't know. Heavily designed games, I guess. Not that all games don't have design to them, but you know what I mean, I think. We've played games like Journey or Dordogne or I think Okami we played. We haven't finished Okami. Should finish Okami probably. Maybe we'll finish Okami this year. Don't know. But anyway, hopefully that link works now. My goal was that people would be able to see not just my wish list, but also the stuff that I had already gotten or that people had gifted. So hopefully I did it right, is what I'm saying. Alright, I don't know, guy. I think I got this one totally wrong. It's some kind of a small mammal is my guess. I'm gonna give it stripes just cause. It's basically a weird numbat, is what I drew. But let's see what it actually is. Let's see what it actually is. Probably nothing like this. Oh, it's a clam! Oh man, I got it totally wrong. It's a clam! I have heard of this before. Well, I got the color right. Definitely not this. Definitely not what I just drew. So there we go. It's a clam. It's a clam, folks. It's a Rhode Island thing. Yeah, well, I've only ever lived in the desert or the Great Plains. I think the closest I've ever lived to the ocean was 8 hours. So I don't know anything about seafood. Oh man, that's probably why I've heard of it before, because I've probably heard them mentioned before and seen that word. Did not know what it was. Well, it's a clam. It's a hard clam. It's one of the oldest living animals, over 400 years in age. Holy cow. My goodness. I had no idea. Well, good job, chat. Apparently everyone in chat knew what it really was. You guys were just patiently waiting while I drew a very silly mammal. Also known as a hard shell clam, a round clam. See, I would have known it was a clam if you said that. It's an edible marine bivalve mollusk that is native to the eastern shores of North America and Central America. Okay, yeah. All the way from Prince Edward Island down to the Yucatan Peninsula. Holy cow. Wow. It is one of many unrelated edible bivalves in the United States that are frequently referred to simply as clams. Well, there we go. There's a decent chance a lot of folks know it because it was on a Family Guy episode. Oh, really? I see. Confusingly, the ocean quahog is a different species, which, although superficially similar in shape, is in a different family of bivalves. Oh. Interesting. Well, there we are. Is this making anyone hungry? An old quahog shell that has been bored and encrusted after the death of the clam. Why do they get these little holes in them? I've seen that before. Producing entobia. What does that mean? Is a trace fossil in a hard substrate formed by sponges as a branching network. Huh. Well, that's for a sponge, but how does that get formed? It's been bored. Breakdown of hard ocean substrates and less often terrestrial substrates by living organisms. Bioerosion can be caused by mollusks, worms. Okay, so it's just like things eating the shell, basically. Okay. Well, if you want to learn more about the quahog, aka the hard clam, there you are. You've never eaten one in your life? I think I've tried one as a kid and I was not super impressed. Polished and used as currency. Oh, that's cool. It's called wampum. Oh, let's look at that. That's interesting. Did not know that. Oh, they're very pretty when polished. That's cool. There's like a whole bunch of them. Huh. That's really cool. Oh, they have a really pretty purple color. Very neat. Well, thank you for sharing. That's a fun fact I did not know. They are. Okay, well, I messed that one up, so I got that one wrong. So far, we are I'm completely losing this week. Trixie, right? Aren't they pretty? Alright, I want to finish this study, and let's see, what time is it? It is 10:41, so probably by the time I finish this study, we will be looking at your work. So if anybody in chat is drawing along or doing any kind of a study, even if it is not a koi fish, I, would love to see it, would love to show it off. It reminds you of an aardvark? Yeah, a little bit like an aardvark for sure. It was basically a numbat. But I guess, yeah, it does have kind of an aardvarky. Yes, I did. Maybe I accidentally drew an aardvark. Maybe I don't know what a numbat looks like. Hold on, before somebody can redeem that for drawing an animal. Let me refresh my memory. Oh, I did give him aardvark ears. I gave him numbat stripes and nose. Huh. Hey, Septic. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that lurk for the Vaquita. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. For the Vaquita, folks. For the Vaquita. We'll see, guys. I was kind of doing some research. Not intense research, but kind of looking at stuff this weekend about the Vaquita. And it's pretty heartbreaking stuff, honestly. Like, I hope we can make an impact. I hope we can save them. I hope we can spread the news about them before it's too late. It feels like we're just so close to it being too late. But I appreciate you guys caring enough to, yeah, just try and help me help, I don't know how much help we'll be able to be, but I hope we can help people at least learn about it. And, I can't help but think about when I was a kid and learned about the baiji, and that went extinct, and that really impacted me a lot. And I would hate to see the Vaquita go the same way. I really hope it doesn't. But if it does, maybe, who knows, maybe it'll motivate, maybe just spreading the word will help motivate people to care more about marine life in general. Our oceans are so, there's so many animals that are on the brink. It's not just the Vaquita. It's a very diverse and fragile place, and we are heavily impacting it with our behaviors, and maybe it'll motivate some change, I think that at most, or at the very least, I guess, I hope that's what we're able to accomplish. But I also really want us to help spread the word about the Vaquita, because it's not too late for them. We're getting close to the point of no return on this animal. And if we're gonna do something, it's pretty much now or never. I might have a couple of new gifted games. Pyro, no, you didn't. Pyro. Hold on. What? Oh my gosh. Pyro, that's really sweet. Hold on, I'm trying to see. Aw, yay! I'm so excited. Guys, Pyro just gifted me Spiritfarer and Campfire. These are some really pretty games that I've had my eye on for a little bit. Here, I'll show you. I've been recommended both of these games, and they both look super, super gorgeous. Thank you, Pyro. I'm going to accept those gifts. I hope it's okay to accept these live. Thank you. That's extremely kind. Holy cow. I really appreciate that. I'm excited to play them. And hopefully I'll be able to stream them sometime. I did also get gifted Hollow Knight by somebody. I might try to play that on stream, but I'm also kind of afraid. Spiritfarer is lovely. That's what I've been hearing. Is there a summer sale going on? I haven't even opened Steam in a little bit. Yeah, their sales can be pretty intense. Let me see. Oh, I shouldn't tempt myself, probably. I keep waiting for Paleo Pines to be on a big discount. Oh, that's a pretty decent discount right now. Yeah, there's quite a few that are discounted. Oh no, I shouldn't be looking. Why did you tell me, Pyro? Oh no. Oh no, Ori is 80% off, guys. People keep telling me to play Ori too. Oh my gosh, there's so many good sales. What the heck? Oh no! Oh no! Pyro, why did you tell me? You guys, Monster Hunter's on sale like 75% off. Oh no. Holy cow, almost everything on my wish list is on sale. That's crazy. There's some like, so usually I don't purchase a game unless it's like 90% off. But like some of these I don't see on sale very often and they are very tempting. Oh geez, Pyro. What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? I'm gonna be looking at this later. Ori is in your top 10 games of all time. That's what people keep telling me. So it's on my list for that reason, because people keep telling me that it's like really, really worth playing. Well, thank you, Pyro. That was very, very sweet of you. I appreciate that a lot. Okay. Yeah, hopefully once the push is over. So for those who don't know, I don't play games often on stream, but sometimes I play them on Discord. Like I was playing through Portal on Discord. I need to finish Portal also. To me, Portal wasn't quite art. I'm still being weird about it. Maybe one day I won't be as weird about it, but I really do want my stream to mostly be art. And so people really wanted me to play games on Twitch, right? So I was like, okay, if I can find games that are like really, really heavily artistic in some way, that like Journey, you know, like the ones I mentioned earlier, like a lot of these games, I was like, okay, maybe I'll play these on stream. But if I do stream a game, it's usually right now anyway on a random Sunday. It's very hard for me to schedule a game stream because I'm trying not to impact my roommate too much with her schedule, and I have to stream out of my living room basically. However, for those who haven't heard, I'm not gonna have to worry about that anymore, because actually my roommate got a new place. Was moving into their own home, which is I'm super excited for. But that does leave me a little bit up a creek with cost of living, so going up by double basically in August. So that's one thing. But the other thing is it does free me up to not have to worry so much about Sunday game streams. So there's a positive. But yeah, usually if I stream a game, it's going to be like on a Sunday. So hopefully moving into August, I'll actually be able to schedule and commit to some game stream days. And yeah, that should be good. That should be good. And then hopefully you can actually get through this little backlog of games a little bit. But I do sometimes stream on Discord as well. So if you ever want to catch just like a random stream that I like, a random game that I've also streamed Dragon Age Origins. It was forever ago. I started Dragon Age Origins on Discord, and I haven't really had time to play it since. It's a little more involved, but yeah, the more like art feeling sort of games. If you're into watching games on Twitch, which I don't know why you would be, like Twitch is obviously for art and science, but you know, if you're in that niche category of people who like watching games on Twitch, sometimes if I do stream, it'll be on a Sunday, and I'd like to have like a more regular Sunday stream schedule. It wouldn't be every Sunday, at least not right now, but I do love Dragon Age, yeah. Paradox Moose, I don't have partner right now. Yeah, Portal doesn't strike me as, yeah, it's not quite like, yeah. I mean, there is definitely like a design aesthetic to Portal, but it's not like playing Journey, you know, where you can tell the experience was designed as like an artistic experience. I think that's more what I'm looking for. Like Spiritfarer is one people have told me to play that I feel it fits that mode. What's the other one? Gris is one that was gifted to me. Actually, no, I think I bought that one because it was on like mega sale. I think I got it for $1. So that's one that I'll play on stream eventually. That kind of thing, yeah. Oh, hey Blue Skittle, how are you? The day is going well. Yeah, the day is going well. We're going to be wrapping up here in just a minute to show off everyone's sketches. So if anybody is drawing along and you have some sketches you want to show, some observational sketches specifically, if you have like fan art or, you know, like personal characters or just like stuff you used reference to make, but it wasn't necessarily, the purpose wasn't to learn, that's going to go somewhere else in the Discord. We do have a monthly art showcase. If you have a piece you're really, really proud of, feel free to drop it in there along with some social links, and we'll show that on stream at the end of the month. But for the art gym, we're mostly trying to encourage other artists to do observational drawing, to do studies, to do sort of like the hard work of muscle building, like artistic muscle building, if you will. So yeah, feel free to join in. And yeah, we'll draw along together here in a minute. Not to be confused with the art gym. Yes, art gym is an interesting man for sure. Okami is a good game, yeah. Yeah, Dracon art. I feel like Okami not only is stylistically really artistic and beautiful to look at, but you also literally attack and play with a paintbrush. So it's like pretty much like, as far as platformers go, it's probably the most like art-related platform I can think of. Yeah, so I do try to keep it that way. Oh, and Cup of Joe, I need to message you. I want to pick a date for our co-stream. I don't know if you're still in chat, but if I don't message you after stream, I will try to remember to do it sometime this week. I did make the July schedule already. I mean, I could always add to it if July works better, but maybe we can start thinking about August or something. Speaking of, for those who haven't heard, Cup of Joe has generously agreed to do a co-stream with me. We're going to be learning pixel art with Cup of Joe soon, so if you guys aren't following Cup of Joe, definitely 1, follow Cup of Joe, but 2, keep an eye out for the co-stream coming up, hopefully. Soon. I'm excited. He gave a sneak peek of a little piece that he made to promote it, which is so nice of you to do. I always mean to do that when I've done some co-streams, and I just always end up running out of time. It's super cool that you made that. Helpful way to think about art gym is thinking of a pro athlete training. Exactly. Creating a piece is like running the race. Art gym. Yeah, nope, exactly. Yep. Art, exactly. That's why we use the gym metaphor. It's like this is the muscle building, the practice part of the race, and then the piece is the result of the training, you know. For sure. For sure. No, I definitely want to make some art gym stickers. Well, for those who haven't heard, one of my goals this year is to hopefully make it into TwitchCon. I'm trying really hard not to hold my breath because I've heard it's extremely competitive and very tough to get in. So I'm just kind of operating on the assumption that I probably didn't get chosen. But if I do get chosen, one of the things I want to do for anybody who are planning on going to TwitchCon is I'd like to have pass out little art gym stickers for people who do studies of something at TwitchCon. So my plan is to do like the PogChamp statue that I guess that they have every year. Just tell people to go draw that, or you know, whatever. I don't know if they do the same one every year, but that seems like they do. And so yeah, just like tell them to go do a study of PogChamp and like try to, you know, kind of give them like brief instructions if they're not like a proficient artist or haven't like done a lot of observational drawing. And then if they come back and show me, then they get a free art gym sticker. So that would be fun, I think, like a little interactive activity for people to do if they come to the booth. Do a study of my display? Oh gosh, I guess they could. I don't know if it'll be worth studying. It'll be kind of hodgepodge. I really need to do another mock setup of my con display. I could do a little still life setup. I just feel like, yeah, maybe I could have like a little easy to paint or easy to study like sculpture or something there. Like if people don't want to go draw PogChamp. I just thought PogChamp is like something it seems like most people end up over there anyway to take a photo with it or something. So I just kind of figured maybe it would be easy. Yeah, that's true too. That's a good point. Maybe I'll think about that a little bit. I don't know what I could bring though. I guess I could have a sculpture there. But, like my sculptures aren't really ideal for that. Because the thing is, I don't want to take up space at the booth with something that's not for sale. That's the only thing. That's the only thing there. I'll have to think about that a little bit. But that's a good point. Yeah, maybe people won't want to come back. But I don't know. I think part of it too is like a lot of times when people go through Artist Alley, they they're just kind of looking, and then they'll like leave and come back later, you know? And so in my head, I was kind of thinking like, oh, it's like an activity. And then when they see PogChamp, they might remember, oh yeah, that one artist was like gonna give me a free sticker if I did a little sketch. And so, I don't know. But I figured I'll have just like scrap paper, just like pre-cut scrap paper for people to use, and just like little tiny sharpened pencils or something. Maybe I'll say like, if you show me a doodle, you get a sticker. If you bring back my pencil, you get 2 stickers. I don't know, something like that. I'll have to think about it a little more, but I think it might be fun. A new purpose-made sculpture. That's true. No, because that's important too. Like, it does help at booths to have like a reason for people to hang out a little bit, but there's like a balance there. Like, you don't want there to be too many people because then it blocks your table from anyone else approaching, and so it's kind of tricky with convention tabling. It's sort of a balance you have to strike. So, like, on the one hand, it would be good to maybe have something for people to do at the booth to kind of keep people there for a little bit, which attracts more people to the booth. But I also don't necessarily want it to be like too crowded. And then the other thing is, you don't want to be like a bad convention neighbor where it's like you know, there's like a line in front of your booth and it like extends in front of somebody else's table, because that definitely happens and is not a fun situation to find yourself in. So I don't know. I need to think about it some more, but that's just kind of lightly what I'm thinking about. Sounds fun. Like, yeah, like giving them a quest. Oh, that's true. I could phrase it like it's a quest. Look at you guys. So smart with all of your gamer knowledge. You always bring a sketchbook to cons. I do too, but I think, you know, I think the average person probably does not. The non-artist attendee does not probably bring a sketchbook. You get, yeah, that's, yeah. Put a big yellow exclamation point over it. Oh, yeah, like a quest exclamation. Oh, that would be cute. I like that idea. I don't know what the rules are at TwitchCon as far as like having something over your booth, but that would be really funny. If I could find like a cardboard, if I could somehow mount a cardboard exclamation point over my booth. It would definitely be like a good way for them to find the quest, like to remember where to go, you know. I do know some convention artists that specifically have things like that, like almost like a signpost, so to help people be able to look around and find where they're trying to go to get back to the table. So that's definitely a tactic too. Yeah, because some conventions are just so packed. And I've never been to TwitchCon, so I don't really know like what to expect as far as like crowd density. I watched a few streams last year of people who streamed from TwitchCon, and that kind of helped give me an idea of what to expect, but you know, there's just no telling. You feel like maybe 15% of non-artists don't. Honestly, I think that's high, Jack Lantern. Yeah, I think most people who aren't artists probably don't own a sketchbook for sure. Yeah. And if you have them draw something of yours, you can use it for anything. That's true. That's true. It is crowded. Yeah, it looked like a decent crowd from the streams that I saw. Yeah, much to think about, However, for now, since we are at 11 a.m., it is now time to share your studies. So if you have not shared your art gym studies and you were planning on doing that, please feel free to do so now. You can post it in the Discord. Sorry, I'm checking something really fast. You can post it in the Discord in the art gym section. I'm going to quickly check and make sure there's nothing not work safe in there. That is my one ask. If you didn't do a fish, maybe you did some figure drawing, just do make sure that everything is work safe. So that's the one request I have. If it's not, please clothe the person slightly so that I don't get in trouble. Would be much appreciated. Especially right now, since I am not only applying for partner soon, but I'm also applying for Artist Alley, and I just don't want to give Twitch any reason to think that I might be suspicious. So thank you all for your help with that. We're going to be looking at stuff that you guys have submitted. Oops. Sorry, something just logged out that I needed to stay logged in. There we go. Okay. Where did it go? Suspicious Casey, hey Uber. I try not to be suspicious. Here's the Discord link if anyone needs it. I should probably add that to the art gym command. Oh, ads in 4 minutes. Okay, well maybe I'll take these next 4 minutes to just do some details on my little fishy. It'll give you guys 4 minutes to wrap up yours if you were wanting to participate for this art gym. If you're still working or if you just got started, please don't rush to try and finish. I would prefer that you are able to work helpfully, like get whatever you need to out of the study, right? Like don't try to rush just to be in the showcase. For those who don't know, we do the showcase literally every single Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So you have another opportunity if you would like. You do not need to hurry. Let me just do a quick scroll through some beautiful critters. Oh, you guys did so good. Love it. We have quite a few actually that were posted since Wednesday. So we've had a lot of folks sharing. Let's see. I'm scrolling to the very top. There we go. Okay, I found it. Oh, hydrate. Posture check. Thank you, Rifty. We are going to do a stretch here in about 3 minutes. I'm going to add some detail to this fish. And then after these ads, we're going to get into the Discord and see what you guys are getting up to. Okay. A few details here. And you can always go into the stream schedule part of the Discord to see what stuff is coming up if you're a planner. It might help you kind of look ahead a little bit. Feel free to do that if you like. I'm going to add a little bit of shadow, a little bit of value just to help this pop slightly. And to help me kind of differentiate like what's going on with these fins and things. This is actually a version of a song from a game I'd love to show you guys called Book of Travels. That's definitely a game that's on my list. Speaking of art games that I'd love to share with the community, Book of Travels I highly recommend. I know it's technically an unfinished game, but I think there's plenty there to really enjoy. It's a very like cozy exploration sort of a game. Technically an MMO, but really doesn't have the MMO vibes, and you don't have to play any certain way, and that's I think what I like the most about it. Like you can still level up without fighting, for example. You can level up just by basically enjoying the game, like enjoying the atmosphere. I think it's pretty cool. And the soundtrack is also quite lovely. Yeah, I'd love to show that one on stream at some point. It's definitely on my personal list of games to stream. A few little details here. Just add a couple of highlights. It's always kind of amazing how just a few highlights on something can make it look like you put in a lot more time than you really did on something. Sorry, a little squeaky hiccup there. Alright. Feeling pretty good about this. I'm going to get to a stopping point here and we are going to stretch. And then we're going to go see what you guys did. So feel free to join me if you like in a little bit of a stretching session. We stretch during the ads. If you want to support the stream, just let the video play. Let the ads roll, if you will. If not, no worries. But it's kind of the same thing as lurking to help with the push. It's a great way to support any streamer if you can't afford to support monetarily. just make Twitch pay me. It's basically what you're doing if you watch an ad. So I appreciate anybody who is able to watch the ads. We're just going to stretch for about 180 seconds. We put all of the ads together, and the reason we do that is so that we can eliminate pre-roll ads for people who rate in, so they don't have to get stuck in an ad break. Unless the timing is poor. Like, I guess if somebody rated right now, they'd be stuck in an ad break. But usually it helps people when they can just come in and check out the stream without getting hit with ads. It really does help. So that's why I do it that way. And thank you for your patience with that. I'm going to save, we're going to stretch, and I'll see you guys back after the ads for those who don't have a sub or turbo. For those who do, if you can hear the sound of my voice, it is time to unshrimp. Unshrimp yourselves, chat. So you're going to take your hunched posture and you're going to overcorrect into like a C shape or a J shape. You're going to push those shoulder blades together and hold for about 20 to 45 seconds, okay? And in doing that, you're basically going to be flexing those muscles, pushing those muscles together, and you're kind of strengthening those little tiny muscles in your neck and your back, so. And your shoulders, of course. I try to do it about 25-30 seconds if I can. I just watched the little ad timer. I think I started a little bit before the ad started, but it's just really good to overcorrect that hunched back posture and try to work on, you know, not having back pain when we're older. So that's my main goal. Ooh, feels really good, actually. I don't know if you guys heard that. I had a slight pop inch. It's always a nice little extra there. Okay, and then after about 20 to 45 seconds, you're just going to unarch your back. So you basically go from hunched, like this, overcorrection, and then relax. So it's just like this movement right here is what the stretch is. And it really helps. Helps a lot, I think. Raven, thank you for that gigantified, very adorable stretch. I think we did vote on a stretch emote. So I think I'll be making a stretch emote soon. Well, soon. Probably after the push is when I'll do some emote streams. But, you know, for the time being, it is on the list, and I can't wait to have one. But that one is very cute. Thank you for the bits also. Appreciate that. So I'm going to take my hand and do like a little carpal tunnel stretch now. So I'm going to rotate, point my fingers at the ground, and then gently pull my hand toward my body. And that's going to really loosen up those tendons, the little muscles in the hand and fingers, the wrist. If you're starting to have any numbness in your hand, wrist, fingers, could be a sign of carpal tunnel. Could just be an overuse injury developing as well. So make sure that you, pull and hold, and then relax after about 20 to 45 seconds once again. I think I've got like 5 more seconds left, and then I will do the same. Yeah, I'm excited, Raven. We voted on Wednesday. I think there's a list of the emotes that we voted on in the Discord. I believe it's in the stream events section. I'm trying to keep anything that we do on stream or like related to stream stuff in that channel. Unless it's art gem stuff, of course. I hope that makes it easier to find things. You're stuck right now, but you're not stuck in ads. Well, that's awesome. You just got really lucky. Congrats. Maybe Twitch doesn't know yet. Congrats on your ad-free viewing. Alright, did the other hand. I'm going to do a couple of wrist rotations. Little rev the motorcycle here is another one you can do. Just do it both directions a few times. Ooh, something is up with this wrist. I don't know what is going on. It's so strange. So strange. Yeah, my turbo actually just renewed today, and I think this might be my last month of turbo because I don't have the discounted deal anymore. It was $10 when you first sign up, but now it's like 12 something. So I think it may be my last month. I kind of gotta cut every corner that I can for August. I spent way too much money at Denver Fan Expo, so I basically spent my entire grocery bill for this month at Denver Fan X. So, yeah. But I did get some really cool stuff. Actually, maybe at the end of... Do you guys want to see my stuff that I got? I could show you guys that this afternoon if anyone's interested. Maybe I could do a part of the stream where we talk about Fan Expo and I can show you some of the swag. If anyone wants to see. I found a few cool books and some nice prints. Although the print is at my apartment. Didn't bring that here. Let's see. Okay, we should be out of ads now, hopefully. And I'm going to get into the art gym and check out what everybody has done. We had quite a few posts since Wednesday, so I'm not going to be able to spend like yeah, we're going to go not fast, but I'm not going to spend like extra time. Just because I want to make sure we get to everybody's and that I don't stay on stream too long. Because I do have some stuff, as always, that I got to do between streams. So, first up for the art gem is going to be Zen. Zen has this lovely study of Henry Calville. I tried not to use the sketch lines too much, says Zen, because I was told to interrupt from the form when I'm rendering, but ended up making the eyes messed up by the time I realized. Oh, bummer. Yeah, that is, I don't, who told you not to leave your structure lines? I feel like structural lines are super important, actually, when you're sketching and doing a study. If you're doing a finished piece, I could see taking out the structure lines, but when you're trying to learn, I think the more scaffolding you can give yourself, the better, quite frankly. So yeah, I don't know, maybe that's just my personal opinion, but I think it came out really lovely, either way. So don't get me wrong, I think you did a great job. But yeah, this is a lovely study, and it's always, like I say, you don't have to provide the reference, but it is always nice to see the reference just so that we know kind of where people are coming from and what they're working from and what they were interpreting, because it helps us to know like what is stylized and what decisions you made, and I think it's just really interesting. So I think you did a great job with the values. This really nice bright highlight here on the side of the face came out very well. And oh gosh, thank you. My Twitch username. My Twitchy username. I think that is amazing. That is possibly the best Twitch username that I've ever seen. His name is Henry. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. But this looks fantastic, I think. Zen, thank you so much for sharing. And as always, folks, if you are a streamer and you show off some work, just let us know so we can shout you out. Here is a mongoose, I think, from Moon Sky Runner. Looks like a little mongoose. We did mongoose and meerkats last week. Lovely structure to this drawing. Very cute little critter. You really nailed that narrow face, the long body, the posture. Really, really nice job with this, Moon Sky. Thank you, Pyro. There's Moon Sky's Twitch page. If you want to go follow, click that heart. Moon Sky does lots of art here. And most of you probably know Moon Sky, but if you don't, make sure you go say hello. And then next up we have Rue's warm-ups from 7-3, some bat studies, some nice bats in flight studies, like various stages of a flight cycle here. This is very, very cool, Rue. Always good to see, and probably really helpful to like think about, especially for your projects that you're working on. If you guys didn't know, Rue has been working on a bat documentary as an animator, which is pretty cool, and has been having to animate a lot of bats. So Rue is about to be our resident bat expert. If I have bat questions, I'm probably going to be asking Rue, because I feel like Rue probably knows at this point. But these look great. Great form to all of these. This foreshortened one is really, really nice too, right here. But yeah, make sure you guys go follow Rue. Rue does drawings and a ton of animating here on Twitch. If you were not familiar with that, make sure you go check out Rue's streams. Here we have one from Lithium who says that they owed themselves a workout. Oh, we got a little reference photo down here. Very cool. And here's the study. So nice. We can see kind of what you were working from and how you got there. Always a good thing to look at. Really nice job with the volume and the values. I think clouds, a lot of times people don't realize just how much, what a great range of value they can be. A lot of times people just do like kind of white puffballs and that's the cloud, but there's a lot of like a shifting grays and like colors being caught here if you look at the photo. And it depends on like where the sun is in the image, and you just can get all these really, really nice details. I always think of clouds as like landscapes in the sky. I like to call them cloudscapes because I feel like, or skyscapes, I guess, because I just think they're so pretty. And I think you did a lovely job capturing this one, and really nice job on the like wispy, like cirrus clouds up at the top. Very, very cool. Lovely job. And that was from Lithium. That was from Lithium. Corsi did a study of a Triassic ichthyosaur called Symbospondylus for an art piece. That's awesome. That's awesome. Studies before you get into the piece, very, very helpful. Always a good idea. And Corsi, thank you for sharing. Great job breaking it down into shapes, thinking about the structure. It's really tough with paleo art because we don't have actual photographs, obviously, to work from, or actual truly much idea about what some animals look like. A lot of it is speculative, and you've got to kind of build up the muscle. You have to use your anatomy knowledge is what I'm trying to say, to build up the animal. And this is what paleo artists do.
did a fantastic job with these. I like how you drew it from like different angles on the fin here. Thinking about like the movement of the flipper, doing these little studies of like different angles of the face. Very, very good work. Always a good idea to do to really fully kind of understand what you're drawing before you get into the actual drawing. You can finally admire clouds because of your fancy clip-on sunglasses. Yeah, for your prescription. That's awesome. Don't get blinded. Oh, that's great. Well, I'm glad you're appreciating clouds. I love clouds. Clouds are amazing. I have almost only ever taken pictures of clouds on my phone or, yeah, I'm always appreciative. 1 minute gestures plus a 5-minute study on human figures. Very nice, Lithium. Just to be safe, I'm pretty sure Twitch is okay with bums, but just to be safe, I am not going to zoom in on this. We're just going to spend only a little time just because I'm being extra cautious right now during the push. But these look great. Really nice gesture studies right here, I can see. Really nice movement in all of these. And just, yeah, really good proportion as well. Lovely, lovely stuff. Here, Lithium. Always good to see a good gesture study. Paleo stuff is always fun to try and understand the shit. Yeah, you have to kind of have a pretty broad knowledge of like biology and anatomy for animals in general, I think, to be a paleo artist. So definitely, if you are interested in paleo art, make sure you're studying other animals and their muscle structures and their bone structures as well, because that's going to make you a better paleo artist. We have a lovely study here from HDMC. Doing some studies, it looks like, of stuff around them. A tea set, some wheels, a car, a truck, I should say. These look great. Really, really nice small sketchbook. Yep, it's like this. It's like a sticky notepad. It is small. I don't know who started that, but very small. Very, very lovely. The truck is great too. I really like the detail you got into that. Let me make sure I can see a truck. Blink. Really, really nice structure here. And what HDMZ is doing is something I recommend everybody do. I recommend everybody take a sketch pad with them and just keep it in your pocket. You know, maybe cut it down to size like this so it fits in your pocket, or keep one in your bag, take it with you, draw some things that you see around you in your day-to-day. Draw some people, you know, go to the coffee shop and do that. That is what's going to make you better as an artist. It's what's going to grow your art skill and just help you to improve really, really fast. So I highly recommend doing this if you aren't already. I'm also saying this to myself because I need to do this more. I know I have not been the best at it, and I think it looks great, and I think you'll reap the rewards of that, HDMC. Make sure that you guys follow HDMC, by the way. Does stream sometimes here on Twitch. Usually doing some art, but looks like was recently playing some Raid World, but that's okay. If anyone streams here and you know, draws along with the art gym, let us know. We'll shout you out. Ray of Sun, I wonder if those shells are recognizable. I don't know. They look like some kind of a nut, like a tree nut shell. Maybe a hazelnut? I'm not sure. I think that I don't know enough about tree nuts though. So really, really lovely value studies up here. These are all fantastic value studies. But I think you're doing a fantastic job. Is this traditional media? This looks like pen and watercolor, perhaps. I'm not sure if it is or not. But Ray of Sun, this looks fantastic. Looks like a walnut. Yeah, maybe a walnut. Yeah. I think you're doing a great job, Ray of Sun. Thank you so much for sharing. The texture inside the like husk or the shell of the nut is very, very nicely done too. And so many cool shapes in there. Really good subject to draw from. I'm curious if Ray of Sun drew from observation, like direct observation, or if Ray of Sun looked up some images. But either way, beautiful hazelnut. Well done. Walnut to you? Yeah, maybe it is walnut. I feel like aren't walnuts though when you open them? Don't they look like little brains? Or do you have to open up something else to get to that part? I don't actually know. There's a wren! There's a wren staring at me. There's a wren on the tree, you guys. I don't think I can get to my camera in time before it leaves. He's looking though. Nope, he hopped away. Oh, so cute. Sorry, got distracted. Yeah, they look like brains in a skull. Yeah, that's what I thought. Community time. Squirrel. Yeah, a little bird. Yeah, a little bit easily distracted. Welcome back, Dally. Welcome back. Someone said pecans, maybe. Yeah, could be. Oh, another one from Moonsky. We got Moonsky a shout out earlier, but if you guys forgot to follow, make sure that you do, because you're missing out on stuff like this if you don't follow. Your computer exploded repeatedly. Oh no, Dally. Oh no. Is it going to be okay? That stinks. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Pyro. That was nice of you. This looks fantastic. A lovely little meerkat study from Moon Sky Runner. So I just took a walk, but it's way too hot out. Oof. That's so frustrating. Sometimes you do have to just get away from technology, though. A really cute job with this stylized study here at Moon Sky. I love it. I think you did great work, and thank you so much for sharing with us. Here's another one from Zen. Took a break before finishing it today. I think it looks great. Oh man. Yeah, this is a very dramatic photo too. But lovely job with the values. Lovely job with the face structure too. I think you're doing great work here. And portraits are so hard. Kudos to you, honestly, for even tackling it. I need to do more portrait studies here on stream. People, they're so hard to get right. And then like, I just get my own head about it, I think. But I think you did a fantastic job here, Zen. Thank you so much for sharing. Great job with the values. And the expression, too. I mean, there's always going to be mistakes, Zen, but that's the thing. That's why our motto is to get the bad drawings out. We're just, we're all here embracing that we're struggling together, and that's okay. That is okay. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, and we just got to practice, Art by Suze, thank you. Hey bots, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate ya. I feel the same way though, Zen, whenever I do, especially when I do portrait studies. Oh my gosh. The whole time I just feel so cringy about it. Because I know I have so much progress to make and so many foundational things that I don't know. And, I'm just here learning along with the rest of you. So, the forever struggle. Yeah, it really is. Art is the forever struggle. I think it's embracing the fact that you never arrive that can make the difference with an art journey. Because like anybody on that path, on the art path, is at a different place on the path, and you're going to be ahead of some people and you're going to be behind other people. And everybody's, there might be somebody you're looking up to, but they're also looking up to somebody else who's ahead of them on the path, and you never really arrive. You just there's always more to learn. Like we can't live long enough to learn everything there is to know about how to recreate things visually. So, we're all just kind of embracing the struggle, and that's okay. It's good. It's good to as long as you're struggling forward, as long as you're practicing, and in a helpful way. You can also practice in an unhelpful way that repeats and reinforces bad habits. But yeah, we're trying to keep each other accountable to keep that from happening. So. But yeah, these look great, Clem. We have these studies from Clem breaking things as usually down into shapes, which is, again, always a good practice. Thinking about those dimensions of the animal as you draw. Excellent thing to think about. And a lovely skeletal study here. I like how you broke it down to these really simple shapes of just like the big sections. You got the rib cage, the hips, the femur, the tibia. Like you've broken them down to the large bones and kind of made sure your proportions were accurate, which is so helpful. And I think you're doing a great job. This one is very impressive perspective and really nice perspective box there on that hip structure to kind of help you think about drawing everything in that perspective. Well done. Well done. This is lovely work. Lovely work. And here we have one from Mad Concepts. Gotta bring the child to the vet. Aw, well, Mad, I'm sorry you had to go to the vet, but, we'll get you a shout out. Mad Concepts is definitely an art streamer here. You should be following. Make sure that you do. Did this very quick, lovely fish skeleton study. Very cool. Really nice lighting. Love the dramatic lighting on the study. Really kind of brings it to life in a way. But if you guys like dark art, if you like creepy art, a little bit of horror, a little bit spooky, go follow Mad Concepts. He's very good at what he does. And it's like, his range is from like hyper realistic to like very stylized, and I think he does it all very well. So highly recommend if you aren't following Mad Concepts. This is but a mere taste of what Matt is capable of. So make sure you're following Mad Concepts. I don't think he gets enough love here on Twitch, and does great stuff. Also has like a very memorable stream setup because he has one of the deepest voices I've ever heard from a human. And it all comes out of this very tiny, cute stream avatar that he uses. It's like a little rat. Oh my gosh! Miss Art Rules, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate that. Thank you for gifting. Paying forward the gift you got from Neil. Oh, that's so sweet, Miss Art Rules. Thank you for gifting that to Sigi. And if you miss our rules, would you like to be in the sub-zoo? Are you trying to claim a sub-doodle? Or are you gifting that sub-doodle? Let me know either way so that I know whether or not to put you on the list. 15-minute study is wild. I agree. And is it Sigi? I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, but I hope you enjoy that gift sub. Enjoy your emotes. But yeah, Mad, fantastic stuff here. Such good structure. Everybody go follow Mad Concepts if you're not already. Mad_concepts. Thank you again, Pyro, for shouting out. And yeah, miss our rules, like I said, just let me know if you're wanting to claim that subdoodle, and if so, what you would like to be in the sub-zoo for the party animals. Another one from Moonsky. Moonsky has been killing it on these studies. Oh my goodness. I think we might be on a cooldown for Moonsky, so I'm not sure that we will be able to shout out again and have it pop up, but it is beautiful, and I still think you should go follow Moonsky if you aren't already. Jerboa, Bots of Magic. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. We will do that in just a second. But yeah, Moonsky's great. If you guys aren't following, make sure you do. Moonsky Runner. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. You were trying to do a koi, and the koi fish exploded your computer. Oh no. So sorry. Yeah, it's like an albino koi, I think. Maybe a butterfly koi. I don't really know a bunch about the differences between the koi, but I love the extra flourish of the green sparkles. It's a very, very lovely effect here. Yeah. Here's one from Amaze, doing a really nice structured planes and shapes drawing of a koi fish. I recognize this image. I recognize this photo. You have good taste in reference, Amaze. Where did you find this lovely picture? No, this looks really, really nice. If you guys aren't following Amazing Fan 15, obviously a very fantastic draftsman, and also does comics and animation on their stream. You want to be a lion? Okay, dancing. We'll get you on the list. With a party hat. Yeah, no worries. We will do that for sure. This looks so good. Amaze. Lovely, lovely structure to this. You really nailed the perspective. Fantastic work. Thank you so much for sharing it, and I hope you guys click that heart button if you haven't already. Amaze is definitely worth a follow. Alright, let me get Miss Art rules written down for the sub-zoo. We're gonna be doing these sub-doodles in the afternoon stream, just so you guys know. This afternoon the plan is to do some catch up on sub-zoo, and then also start working on some art gem stickers, and maybe even Vikita stickers if I have time. Let's see, a lion with a party crown. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, lion dancing with a crown. Got it. So I will put you into the party animal sub-zoo during the afternoon stream. So here's what we got so far, but we have a lot of animals to add to the zoo. So I'll be getting to that this afternoon because I don't have time for that this morning. There's a couple that are left over from Wednesday that I didn't have time to get for. Oh, that reminds me. We also, I owe you guys, we had somebody who gifted 10 subs at once. So I also owe you guys a bonus sticker giveaway. I believe it was. Or no, was it 20 subs? I need to double check. It might have been 20 subs. If it was 20 subs, then it's actually I think it might be a print. Let me double check really fast. I wonder if it goes back that far. Because if I owe you guys that, I will make sure. Yep, it was 20. Okay, I'm gonna make a note. I owe you guys a print giveaway this afternoon. So if you come back at 4 p.m. this afternoon, we'll be doing a print giveaway as well. So we have a lot of stuff to do this afternoon. We'll probably do it during the sub-zoo catch-up or something. Okay. Maybe like halfway through the stream, just to give people time to get here. Make sure that they know what's happening. I also want to give this person who donated a chance to win it too, so maybe they'll stop back by. But yeah, so come back this afternoon for the sub-zoo doodles and for the print giveaway. 5x7 print. Let me catch up on this. A jerboa. Okay, we're going to pause the show and tell for a second, and I'm going to do this jerboa real fast. Or actually, maybe we should finish. Should we finish the sub-zoo first? I mean the art gem. How many more do we have? We might be close. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, we can do that. Let's finish the art gem and then I'll do the drawing animal. So I haven't forgotten the drawing animal. And also, hi Chrissy Carson, how are you? Thanks for coming by. But we will be doing that in just a moment. So whoever just asked for that, I think it was Bots. I'll get to that in just a minute, Bots. Dracon drew some fish. Dracon drew some fish. Some lovely fish. Let me finish seeing what they said. I think the top isn't a koi, but a goldfish. I think so. Goldfish are actually carp, I'm pretty sure. Does anyone in chat know? I'm pretty sure goldfish and koi are both carp. So they're technically all in the same family. So I think you're all good. And besides, it also doesn't super, like, you don't have to draw the thing that I'm picking as the topic. We're just doing it for fun, you know? It's just like a thing to give us to do. But these are lovely studies. Really nice portrait study here. Really, really nice job, Dracon. This is some tricky perspective on this fish. And you did a really, really nice job getting that structure down. Yeah, they're all carp. Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, technically a goldfish is like a weird cousin of the koi fish. It's fine. In fact, I think some goldfish can even develop like koi-like patterns too. I think they've started down that path with them. But this looks really, really lovely. Great job on all the fin detail. Great job on all the perspective, all the shapes. You're really nailing the structure of these animals. I think you did a fantastic job. Chrissy says, doing well. Just finished my morning study, so time to draw. Nice! Finally making a PNG tuber. Excellent, excellent. Well, I hope it goes well. And thanks for coming in and lurking. I really appreciate that. These look so good. Fish. Oh, there is a fish. Let's do a hug. I love a hug reaction. Miss Art Rules did a fish study here. Thank you, Miss Art Rules, for participating. Doing some watercolor studies, it looks like, as always. Lovely, lovely. Great job with the colors. Always fun to watch how the colors blend and move around with watercolor. And again, I know I say this every time, but always inspiring to just see people working traditionally, because it makes me want to work traditionally. And in fact, if anyone missed the announcement, there is an event in the Discord at the top of the channel bar you can click interested in. But I'm going to be doing a co-stream this month with the one and only Margot Simone Art to do watercolor stuff. I'm going to learn how to do watercolor, guys. We're going to do it officially. So if you want to come hang out, it'll be on the 15th in the morning. It's going to take the place, I think, of the art gym. Wait, did I put that correctly in the stream schedule? I think I did, but let me check. Yeah, the 15th, so next Tuesday at 9 a.m. We'll be doing watercolor studies. It'll be fun. But thank you, Miss Art Rules. Always good to see some watercolor studies. Then we have Corsi doing using a different program. That's always a good idea of what to do as well. When you are trying to do studies, it's a good opportunity to practice with different materials, whether that's a different medium than you normally use or a different program, which digitally is basically like a new medium, if that's what it feels like a lot of the time. Use a different program today, trying to be a bit versatile with the apps. No, that's a great idea. That's a great idea, Corsi. Lovely structure, great little anatomy breakdown, trying to understand the parts of the fish that you're drawing, and lovely studies. Really, really nice. The structure in these is just like spot on with the structure. Really, really well done. Well done. Officially, oh my gosh, Suntroa. You know what's about to happen. Thank you, Pyro. Pyro, you could probably actually throw cheese at him. Have some cheese, sir. Have some cheese. Let's see. Yeah. Keeping control of watercolor is very intense, for sure. Why do koi have nostrils? Well, I don't know, actually. Wait, do they have nostrils? Oh, I guess they do. Yeah, fish do be crazy. Don't know. Maybe it's a carp thing. I don't know if all fish have nostrils, do they? I actually don't know. I have no idea. Maybe it's just like another way to get water in there? To like filter out the oxygen? I have no idea. Guys, I kind of think I picked up some con crud this weekend. My throat's been a little scratchy. I was also very, very tired yesterday. I had a really hard time like doing anything. One does wonder. One does wonder. But this looks really lovely, Corsi. Thank you so much. Oh, maybe detecting scents? Yeah, maybe. Koi fish always travel in groups of 4 because while... Okay, hold on. Where are we going? Where are we going? Are we making a decoy joke? I'm trying to walk through the alphabet here. Are we making a decoy joke? We travel in groups of 4 because while the A-coy, the B-coy, and the C-coy escape, the predator will go after the decoy. Did you come up with that on your own, Rambling Court Jester, or did you pull that off of the internet? That's so funny. You found it. Okay. I was like, dang. Sitting over there thinking really hard about a koi joke. Thank you for cheesing, Jester, for me, Pyro. Appreciate that. Oh wait, I forgot to read the person's name. This is from Community Time. Community Time did studies with us, did some traditional studies. We have some ink and some watercolor. This looks fantastic. Ah, love it. So pretty. What a great job with the scales and the values here. You did a lovely job, Community Time. I can't remember if you stream or not, but let me know if you do and we'll give you a shout out. This looks so pretty. Really nice job with the structure too. I like how you did 2 passes. You did this drawing presumably. Oh wait, oh no, you painted this one. Okay. But you did study the anatomy first, which I think is very helpful. And I love where you ended up. It looks so good. So this is with your new sparkly paint. I was gonna ask. I was like, is it just drying or is this actually like a glittery like sparkle paint? That's so cool. It was a gift from your godmother for your birthday last week. Well, happy belated birthday, and it looks like you're putting it to really good use already, which I love to see. Ooh, a lovely koi study from Suntroa. If you guys aren't already following Suntroa, make sure that you do. Beautiful stuff. This is really, really well done, Troa. Seriously. Looks great. Of course, I love the colors, but the structural drawing is just really, really nice as well. All seems folded and ironed. Nice. Listening to stream was very helpful. Oh, thank you, Charlie's Dragon. Thank you for lurking. I'm glad it was a good co-working stream for you. That's always a goal that I have. I'm glad it was a little bit of company for you while you were doing that. And thank you for keeping company with me. Suntroa, again, fantastic. And you can follow Suntroa. You click that link right there. Thank you, Pyro. Lovely, lovely studies here. And you can go see more lovely work if you watch him stream. It was a nice click moment when I saw the scales were really just a crisscross pattern. Yeah, they really are. Yep, that's actually a really fast way to do lizard and fish scales. And technically feathers too. At least the ones that lay short like that. Yeah, I see a lot of creature artists do that. Yeah, that's awesome that you found that all on your own. That's really good, careful observation right there, Suntroa. But yeah, it's kind of a crisscross pattern, exactly. I mean, there's some nuance there, right? Because they got the rounded edge of the scales, but that's a really good way to quickly lay it in. But no, you did a great job with the form of this. Like, it just looks very three-dimensional. I think you did a great job with it, and thank you so much for sharing it. Yeah, love to see it. Such a good workout. And last but certainly not least, we have Dally. A lovely lion study. If you guys aren't already following Dally, say MT. We'll get you a shout out. But Dally does great work, and you should all go follow. Oh gosh, Genesis D. Thank you for the follow. I love your name. I hope you're doing well. And thanks for being here. We are checking out Dally's work right now. We're doing the art gym. It's like we're at the show and tell part of the study session. So at the end of the study stream, we do like a quick show and tell to look at everyone's work and shout out our streamer friends that we know who streamed that drew along. And it's a good time. Yeah, you guys should go follow Dally. Again, if you aren't following Dally, you're missing out. Does lovely, lovely work. You came in with Foe. Aww. And you've been lurking. Well, thank you. I appreciate the lurk. And I appreciate the follow as well. He's just lying around. Yes, indeed, indeed. We love a lion around here. We're never mad about that. Great structure. Great anatomy. Like, it looks, as always, fantastic. Coming from Dally. Again, if you're not following Dally, you are missing out on a fantastic artist and art streamer here on Twitch. So I'm going to take a screenshot of my little studies here, post them below Dally's. I feel like we heard this song already today. Did we hear this already? I think we did. It's not skipping very randomly today. There we go. I'm going to post that. And then that way, anybody who posts something below, we will look at tomorrow for Art Gym. So I have a Draw Me an Animal really fast we're going to do. Real quick though, let me see what is coming up next for Art Gym tomorrow. So if you ever want to know what we're going to be doing, you can always go to the stream schedule, check out the image, and click it and see. Oh, tomorrow's figure drawing day. Nice. But I will be back on at 4 p.m. this afternoon. We're going to be doing a giveaway, a print giveaway that I owed you guys from our little partner app submission party. Well, I shouldn't. I wrote this calendar before I really knew when I could submit. That's why I put question marks, but I actually can't submit until somewhere between Wednesday and Thursday. So I'm thinking it might be Thursday. But I basically have to wait. I'm just in a waiting pattern right now. So we're just trying to keep up the numbers as high as we can to help encourage Twitch not to reject me. I would love to get accepted on the first go. That would make it so much easier. And then I can just focus on applying to the front page. So, but anyway, if you want to be back this afternoon, I have a print giveaway that I forgot to do because we got a very generous 20 sub gift bomb on Wednesday, and that's how you trigger a 5x7 giveaway. So we'll be doing that this afternoon, as well as some Subzoo stuff and art gem stickers, hopefully. So sorry guys, I'm just getting like really brain foggy all of a sudden. I really do kind of think I picked up a little bit of a sickness, a little bit of crud. I'm just a lot more fatigued than I normally feel. But anyway, we're gonna do a draw me an animal. Have I eaten? I have eaten. Yes, I did eat this morning. But I'm gonna eat lunch here in a little bit. Maybe that'll help. That's a good call. As soon as I get off stream, I will eat. But for now, has chat eaten? I don't know. Chat, have you eaten? Chat, everybody should eat. So the animal that bots asked me to draw. It looks like I want to make sure I'm pretty sure it's a jerboa. It's a jerboa. I do know what this is because I messed it up one time really bad. Okay, it's a jerboa, you guys. We're doing a jerboa. You know it, you love it. Oh, I have 5 minutes for those who haven't been here for a draw me an animal before. Basically just don't give me any hints in chat, okay? No hints in chat. You can watch, you can draw along, but just don't give any hints. That way I can draw the little critter. But I'm pretty sure jerboa is just a little jumpy mouse. Little jumpy rodent. Like a little kangaroo mouse. A long constricting gerbil. I'm pretty sure they are usually like a brownish tan color. They tend to live in like arid climates, like deserty sort of environments. Hop around a lot. Chasing bugs. Eating bugs. Some of them have very cute squish faces. I mean, they're all pretty cute, to be honest. It's a pretty cute animal. Some of them are just extra cute. Oh my gosh, this Okami music is raising my blood pressure slightly. Okay. The last time we had one of these, yeah. Yeah, for anybody who was here for that. I definitely... Here, I'll tell the story in a minute once I finish and we start looking at it, but it's very silly. I forgot to watch and see what time I started drawing, so I'm just gonna do a quick little ground area and we're gonna call it done. These little guys are not very big and they tend to live in like rocky arid climates. Okay, so when I got this the first time, I was very confused because I was like, oh, a jerboa. I don't know why it clicked for me this time. Hold on, I actually didn't finish coloring this. I just like scribbled on the ear. That's not what I intended to do. I don't want anyone to think that's what I think the marking is. I was trying to color the tip of the ear. Okay. Anyway, I was like, a jerboa? What the heck is a jerboa? And then I was literally, I think I said this on stream, but I was like, I know what a jeroba is. And I basically described this animal because I had been saying it so wrong my whole life. I had read this and I think my brain switched the B and the O. Like I kind of wonder if I don't have a mild form of dyslexia because my brain does that fairly often. Sometimes I'll read something too fast and I'll switch things around. But anyway, I was like, oh man, I know what a gerboa is. It's that cute little jumping mouse. Like, and I started talking about it, but it's like a jerboa. I'm not sure what a jerboa is. It was, and I think I drew a snake because I was like, well, maybe it eats the gerboa. Like, I didn't even know. But it's a jerboa, you guys. That's just how you say it. I just said it wrong. It's a jabroni. So there he is. Look at him with his long little ears. Now, some of them have longer ears than others. Here's a pygmy jerboa, which will melt your entire heart. This one is a long-eared jerboa. This is a standard jerboa, I guess. But they're so cute. They're little jumping mice. There's a whole bunch of them, actually. And since it was just jerboa that was said, it was not a specific kind, I'm going to say I got it right. Because some of them do look like that. It's real cute. It's a bunny mouse, yeah, pretty much. It's a kangaroo mouse is sometimes what they're called, I think. Or at least that's what we used to call them. Although I think maybe a kangaroo rat is a different thing. Yeah, kangaroo rat's different. I wonder if they're related, actually. Let's see. That's the group. Oh yeah, they are related. Kangaroo rats and mice. Okay, yeah. Basically hopping rodents. So they're all related. Some species are preyed on by little owls. Most species of jerboa have excellent hearing that they use to avoid becoming prey of nocturnal predators. The typical lifespan is around 2 to 3 years. They're different things, but yeah, similar. I mean, they're in the same family, it looks like. The same subfamily. I get very confused about all this breakdown stuff, but yeah, they're not super far. Diplominae is that kangaroo rats and mice, and then this one is Dipodidae. I don't know. They're in the same subfamily. Okay, jerboas, as previously defined, were thought to be paraphyletic with the jumping mice and the birch mice. Okay. However, phylogenetic analysis split all three as distinct families, leaving just the jerboa in Dipodidae and revealing them to be a monophyletic group. There we are. Well, there's the answer to that question. Let's see all the subspecies down here. Oh, look at this little guy. Jerboas! We looked at this recently. We had this actually somewhat recently as a Draw Me an Animal, so that's why these are purples, because we looked at them before. Let's look at the great jerboa. There's no pictures of it. Let's look at the Iranian jerboa. There's no pictures of that one either. Oh no, we need pictures. There. Oh, that one's extinct, probably. Why are none of these showing up? Ah! Oh my gosh, Neon Airbrush! Thank you so much for that sub. Holy cow. Caught me right in the middle of trying to look at pictures of jerboas. Anyway, if you want to see their jerboa, here you go. Feel free to look it up yourself. Thank you for those 3 months of subs. Holy cow. Neon, how are you? It's good to see you. Before you run off, we've started something around here, Neon. If you like, you can be in the sub-zoo. Would you like to be in the sub-zoo? We're doing a party animal themed. We do a different, like, creature theme, because I can draw creatures pretty fast. And I'm happy to draw you as an animal. Put your name on it. Here's me. I'm the zookeeper. Don't worry. Everything's totally fine. It's a very safe party. You know, no one's getting hurt, except maybe this cat. But the cat likes it. It's fine. The cat wanted to be tangled up in lights. Anyway, if there's an animal you'd like me to draw for you, I will add you to the missing animals list. And I'm going to get to this list this afternoon, because I'm going to have to get off stream here in a minute. But we will be doing a sub-zoo catch-up stream, as well as an art gym sticker stream this afternoon. So I'm going to add you to the list if you want to be on there. You can also gift your sub doodles. For anyone who doesn't know, the way it works is to get in the sub-zoo sometime during this month. You either sub or gift a sub to be added. And then you can gift your sub doodle to someone else if you don't want to be in the zoo. It's totally fine. If you gift a sub and you don't want the doodle, you can give your gift. Most people give their sub doodle to the person they gifted, but either way, 5 gifts at once is how you get color. 10 or more is basically how you start giveaways. You want to be a penguin? Yeah, we can make you a party penguin. That'd be so cute. I would love that. But thank you. How you doing, Neon? It's so good to see you. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. Let's see. Airbrush. There we go. Wants to be a... Why did I write this so sloppily? Wants to be a penguin. So my idea that I think I'm gonna do this month, the new thing this month is gonna be the missing animals list, because the last month we had some people just be really generous and we're just gifting subs but didn't claim a doodle, and I just had this little like list and I didn't really know what to do about it. So I think I'm gonna make like a wanted poster, like a missing, like have you seen, like kind of a thing. But here is the sub doodle for June. We did Kai June, so we had a bunch of giant creatures. Don't worry, I was giant too, so I could still keep the zoo safe. But yeah, I think this month we're gonna do like a little wanted poster for missing animals for anybody who does not claim their doodle. So that way people can also see if they have one and they just didn't know. You're finally wanted. Aw, Smugsy, no! Smugsy, you're always wanted. Okay, so I'm gonna save that. Thank you again, Neon. I really appreciate it. And thank you to everybody for hanging out today. It's been really fun. Life's been hectic, but getting through it, yeah. Ain't that the way, though. So for anyone who missed it, we did the art gym today. I did some fish studies, some koi fish. Happy Koi Fish Day for anyone who celebrates or has koi. Go enjoy some fishies. And if you drew today, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you guys being here. I'm actually going to be wrapping up and raiding out here. So let me switch over to the next scene. I'll be back on at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. So in about 4 hours, honestly. But hey. We tried to stay on task today. Thank you for the cheers. Oh my gosh, we had so many cheers and subs today. Thank you, Phoenix Fire Element, for the raid. I really appreciate that. Thank you to everybody who lurked today, who has lurked this whole time, who showed up early for the push. We are pushing for partner, for those who don't know. It's to help save the vaquita porpoise. I want to get on the front page for Save the Vaquita Day so I can talk to Twitch about this endangered animal. So thank you. Oh, the prediction. Oh, thank you. Let me finish that. I appreciate that. Let's see, I did 2 studies today. Look at that. We had a bunch of people who thought I was going to do 2. So we're picking 2. Complete prediction of 2. Yep. Congrats. If you thought I was going to do 2, you just earned some channel points. Enjoy your channel points. Oh no, thank you, Neil. If you guys are the ones making it an awesome stream, it would not be nearly as much fun without you guys. So thank you everybody who, like I said, who said hi in chat, or who lurked, or who stopped by, poked their head in. Thanks for the subs. Yeah, I'm glad you could pop in too, Neon. It's great to see you. Well, I'm looking forward to catching up some more later, but if anyone wants to come back this afternoon, we are doing a prediction. If I remember the prediction, no. I can already tell you that's going to be a no. What you mean is you should take bets, Charlie Dragon. Because the answer is always going to be no on that one, probably. But anyway, I'll be back on at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. I'm going to try and shake some of this cloudiness that I'm feeling all of a sudden. I don't know what is going on with my head right now. But I'll be back at 4. Like I said, we're doing some giveaways. So we'll be doing at least one giveaway. We'll be doing a giveaway of a 5x7 print that anybody who follows will be eligible for. So if you're planning on being here for that, go ahead and make sure you follow before we raid out, just so that you don't forget. And hopefully we'll see you back later. Oh, I gotta hydrate. Thank you. Let me do that really fast. Thank you, AJ. Yeah, just once again, thank you all for the support during the push, and I'll keep you posted. I'll keep you posted on how things go, on you know, if they accept me or not. Obviously, I'll let you guys know that stuff too. Let's go say hello. Ooh, there's quite a few people on that I would like to raid. Oh man. All right, this is already going to be a tough choice. Let me consult my little cheat sheet here. I've been keeping track of when I last raided people, because I'm trying really hard to raid different people. And we've had so many like generous raids this month, and I feel like Twitch just doesn't have a great way of showing me like when I raided somebody recently. So let's see. Are any of these people on? There's quite a few people I'd really like to raid that I keep not seeing online. Okay. Let's go say hi. No, we rated them recently. Okay. I think we rated them too. Oh, we have not rated them. Huh. Okay. Let me go see what they're up to. We might go say hi here. I swear we rated them recently, but maybe we didn't. Okay. Yeah, I guess we haven't rated this person. Perfect. Okay, well, we're gonna go say hi to I'm not sure what they're up to today. It looks like they might be doing some feedback on something. I don't know. I also don't know how much longer they're going to stream, but let's go say hi to Voidbrush. I will say sometimes the conversation can be a little more mature. You might hear some cursing, so you know, if you're watching with kids or something, just be aware of that. Or if you're at work, you might want to lower the volume. But Void is awesome, does fantastic work, and it looks like we have not rated them in the last month. I thought we had, but this is why I'm keeping track, because it's really hard. It's really hard for me. So we're gonna go say hi to Void. They usually do really cool like creature designs, character designs, like kind of darker, spookier sort of stuff. So if that's your vibe, that's where we're headed. So stick around for the raid. Help me to pass some of this Twitch art love on to the next streamer. It's always fun to come in and say hi. Please don't go anywhere just yet. It also helps me clinch those numbers if we can exit the stream on a high note instead of everybody just bailing. So I appreciate the help with that so much. Hi, Icy. How are you? And Jaunty Jackalope, hey. It would be a last rated in the dashboard. Yeah, Jaunty. That would be super nice. Awesome. Well, we're going to go say hi to Voidbrush. I'll see you guys back here at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. If you want to rejoin. I think my mods already posted these things, but there's my socials. Here's my Discord if you need them. And let's go say hi to Void and